Jimbo
Yes,
with his flibber flabbing, flubber
as much
shribber
as you-
schwabble, swibber schwabble, shibber schwab. I am the
Isn't it?
yeast of thought and mind, the shibber slobber, shibber schwabble, shibber schwabble, shwib.
Look on the witch wash.
I am the Greek luggalub, shibber schwabble, shibber schwabble, schwabble, sleep.
That made it worse. Fuck's sake.
Oh, do you know what didn't make it worse, Jim? What's up, beardies and what's up, beardies and beardettes? Top of the morning to ya. You listen to the another episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast.
I'm done already.
Alright, that's a wrap. I'm just kidding.
Oh, fucking hell. Yes, what's up, beardies and beardettes? Beardex. What the fuck? I can't even English properly.
Bunch
Yes,
of-
welcome back to fucking, what is it, episode 4? Episode 4, Jim.
Fuck, already.
Episode 4, season
Episode
3.
4G.
4G.
We are getting 5 episodes this month. Fuck.
Woo! So we
Dang. Hey, that's my language.
Right?
Alright, so as you can see, for those that are watching, we have visited by different guests this week. We've got Tolkersmurf down here. What up? So he's come by. We decided to ring it up and start mixing up a little bit. And yes, branch out a little bit more like we have been saying. As those that haven't been aware, we've got to try and Jim's got to get that shared out there. We've got the website now. We've got the website up
Oh,
and going.
yes. Yes,
You
yes.
got to share that around a little bit. Get that website shared around a little bit.
I do.
So we now have a nice website, which we're going to start.
Put it on the socials, to be fair.
Yeah, so I got to link the socials to it as well. I got to attach them to it. So I've still got to work around the website a fair bit, but yes, we've now got a website that you can now we've curated so you can see all the videos up
That's
there.
cool.
Pretty nice, and we'll be starting to post a lot. We'll try and get a lot more news articles up on there and reviews as well, even. So we're branching out. I did say we're branching out, and we're going to start posting it up onto the page by all means. So keep an eye out on the website and watch it grow with us. Anyway, how are you, Jim? How are you? How are we doing, man?
Oh, fucking amazing, man. How are you doing, Des?
I'm doing good. I'm doing. And how are we, Smurf?
I'm good.
Everybody.
It's a weird intro, something different, but
Right?
hey, everyone's here. We're all having a great time. So those that are listening, as always, on Spotify and all the other podcast platforms, I muchly appreciate you guys listening, as always. Much love, and everyone that's always watching us on those little screens, whether it's a handheld device or right there on the 70-inch monitor, who knows. Appreciate you as always.
Not
We're
me.
loving it. Not him, as you can see. Jim is missing the TV. So, Jim, what happened? Where's your TV?
Broke.
It broke.
It broke. Well, I said that last week, didn't I?
Yeah, well, it was there still. Now it's
Yeah.
not.
Hey, got taken out yesterday. I was like, yeah. And then I got a message today from the courier saying that could be damaged. I'm like,
Oh, the
the
new one.
fucking
Oh.
new one. I'm just like, if I gotta
Yikes.
wait another 2-3 fucking weeks.
Because they
What kind of monitor did you get there? Or TV?
I don't fucking know what it is. I just like, cheap one until I get a like an OLED. I'm like,
Yeah.
that'll fucking do. And then it's like, it could be damaged. I'm like, oh.
Yikes.
So then that's
I'm not
covered.
clicking the link though because in case it's not, so I'm wait till it turns up.
Yeah. Do you
If
reckon
it
it'll
turns up,
would it be covered? Do you reckon? You got insurance?
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything?
well, if they break it, like,
Yeah.
That's on them, right? Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
on the
gonna
courier.
suck. Yeah, that's still gonna suck because then it's gonna go back and then get another one and
What I've had to do, I'll put my pillows right there and watch the fucking monitor. I'm just like laying there.
just lay the other end. In the other spot, just
Just
like,
watch a fucking monitor like laying up this way.
yeah.
I'd have put Prime on here because I can't watch movies off a console
Yikes.
on PC, which is fucking stupid. That HDCP can just fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to watch movies by myself.
Just enjoy, yeah.
So I had to log in Prime, and it's like, well, this is, yeah.
Oh man, the struggles.
For another fucking month. Who freaking knows?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, well, I don't even know
I
what's
got-
going on with me yet.
I got Horizon coming out, and I want to play it on a fucking.
Horizon looks pretty good.
That and Dying Light 2 in like a week and a bit.
I know,
Yeah.
you have to play on the monitor. Tiny screen.
I'll be streaming those anyway, so.
Yeah, so it's not going to really matter any difference.
It is, because I want to play them on TV
There's that as well, yeah.
as well. I was like, can't win. It might look better on here, though, but who cares?
Yeah. No, fucking. So yeah, it's been a pretty quiet week, but next week's gonna be fun. I'm still not looking forward to it. Monday when that comes, I gotta fucking go get my tooth ripped out. I'm not looking forward to that still.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't
Yeah.
feel it till afterwards, so.
Well, I'm hoping I don't feel it at all, but yeah, you know.
No, you wouldn't feel it. You'll feel just discomfort from
I'm not
because
looking
you'd be all
forward to it.
jacked up on fucking meds and.
Maybe I was hoping they could gas me up, but they're just gonna shove a few needles in, numb the thing, and then just rip it out.
That lasts a while though, but do not try and drink water because you.
Yeah.
I'm
You have to
feeling
use a
uncomfortable
fucking
from it.
straw or something.
So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. So we'll hear how that goes next week anyway. But that's a foreshadow for now.
or on the website.
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen? But
That
yeah,
fucking
so
does up there, highs a kite.
in the forums, I had my tooth pulled out and I feel fucking fantastic. So yeah, I know there hasn't been much this week really. The only biggest thing that's really happened in gaming, I guess, was the Blizzard Activision. Blizzard Activision fucking Xbox.
And the what? And the stupid zombies who come after it.
Yeah, so I mean, that was the first article I managed to write up myself. I put that up there on the website, so we did a little article talking about that. But yeah, so it's getting a bit weird. I mean, it's not much of a surprise per se, but it's I know it's weird. It's interesting that Xbox was like, hey, we're gonna just smack nearly what was it, $70 billion on you? Be like,
Yeah.
yep, we're gonna buy you.
Just say 69 billion because 68.8 and 97.
Depends on where
That's
you
the
go.
magic number right there.
Bloody
So
oath.
it's like fuck. So, but yeah, we were going through that yesterday. All the fucking, or you're going through all the zombots, all the fucking.
More
Xbox-
of the Xbots,
Xbots.
and that's just.
I'm over the Xbots, honestly.
I was
can't say.
losing brain cells reading most of every fucking comment.
Yep.
I was like,
Some of those things.
they don't
like,
know how anything works. They just
like
commenting
remember the
just to
games,
get.
like they were like it's not even anything to do with Activision or Blizzard, but they're after
No.
like they're saying, oh, bring back this game, bring back this game, bring
It's
back
a
this
siphon
game.
filter. That's owned by Sony.
Sony, was it Ben Studio or something like that?
Yeah, Ben Studio. They made siphon filter. I'm like,
It's like got nothing to do with Activision or friggin'.
no.
Then
Makes no
and then
fucking
you said some
sense.
people were like, bring back Neversoft. It's like you can't bring back a company like a studio.
They're
like,
gone for like 20 years.
Yeah, like you can't bring them. If they wanted to bring it back, it could have brought back ages ago. Like why now? Like oh, we'll bring a studio back. Let's just pop up a studio.
I mean,
like
they
okay.
probably can make them again, but it wouldn't be the same.
No, that's what I mean. It's like
Yeah,
okay, fine. We'll
exactly.
just bring up a studio. Pops up a studio, calls it Neversofts. We get
The
them
one
to
that
make
got me the
games.
most,
Mm.
someone said, remake Need for Speed Carbon.
That would be good. Let's go.
Oh my
I'll,
god!
I'll spend my money.
No, but
Oh,
no, but the biggest
Oh
thing
my
is
God.
it's EA.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
made Need for Speed.
That's
Like,
what we laughed about so
But
hard. It's like
we-
that'd be
we
good.
need
It'd
that
be great if
remake,
someone did
though.
that, but fucking, it's like they asked about the whole. It's like that's EA. Do you not know like the companies?
it says
We need that
the funny thing
remake.
was, they posted a picture of it with EA right at the bottom of the fucking picture, a big circle. EA.
But
And they
like,
did-
but like I was gonna say, it's like Microsoft goes, okay, we'll bring back a studio, call it Neversoft, gets people into it. They make games end up being shit. And everyone goes, oh, what the fuck is this Neversoft?
Yeah. Like, the best they can do is just keep what's already there right now.
Yeah.
Or what if they use them to merge into their own to make a decent game for once?
That would be cool.
Uh,
But I can't see that happening the way that gaming's like money conglomerates work.
Yeah, but
That would be the dream though. That would be really cool if they did do that.
they would have to do that because their own studios need it.
Yeah,
Really.
honestly, all these studios really need to start taking chances. I think they need to make some risks here because they're all playing so safe because they know it works. But I feel like the one that makes that big risk is really going to come out. Like, look at Valheim. They made a crazy risk. They didn't even want to release when they did. They just ran out of money.
That's why I love Sony because hey, you got The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah,
No one
yeah,
liked it because it was just too real. Like that shit could happen, and it
Yeah.
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Like, and everyone just
Literally.
Joel dies and shit. I'm like, and he deserved it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
he fucking
exactly.
deserved it. It's just because I don't know, they fucking over glorified him. I think,
Yeah.
in
Well, I
in their
mean, the
world,
first game was his game, kind of the idea with both of
yeah,
them, and then the second game was not like it was not meant. It
it was
wasn't his
hers. It was
focus. Yeah.
fucking Ellie's.
It was more
Yeah,
her
yeah.
story. It was her story. It was her growth that needed to happen for her to grow as a character.
No,
You know,
exactly.
I replayed that again a few times, and Joel was a fucking douchebag. Oh, like
Uh,
he was selfish, like everything until the end. Like,
yeah.
and then again, he took the water of cure.
Yeah.
So he's a fucking dick. Because Ellie was immune, like they wanted her blood
Yep.
and shit. But he's like, nope, thanks, see ya. What a dick.
Well, this is crazy.
I mean, you gotta put yourself in his shoes at that point, though. Like, think about it. The world's ending. Like, everything's going really crazy.
Yeah, but you can cure
like,
a lot of people.
That's true.
If you
He
could
was a
cure
dick
the
about that
people,
part.
I'd fucking cure the people before. That's only the blood they want. I mean, she probably wasn't gonna die. Like,
Drain her of all
Yeah,
that
that's
blood, and
true.
she shrivels up.
Yeah, it's not
it's
like
all
they do
fucking
that. They'd probably do it like safely, right? And give her the
yeah,
food and rations so that she could produce iron and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Like,
And
I just
Mm.
don't get why he was so selfish. Like, I
yeah, it was
played the game.
odd.
I was just like, oh, thank God, a cure. And it's like, oh no, there's not.
Yeah, we
He just
got
like
you.
he supported that whole thing the whole way till the end, and he's like,
No.
nah, do a whole fucking 180.
Yeah.
What's the point of the game?
Yeah. That was a bit of a trap, but no. So they were saying though that like a lot of titles could be coming to Game Pass as well,
Yeah,
Most
I
of them,
saw that.
which is going to
probably
be
all of
interesting.
them, to be fair.
Most
So,
well, there's so many old games there for people to
especially
play. So,
WoW, put on Game Pass on PC, that'll go.
ooh,
Oh,
Sell
Definitely
like
train-
hot
shit.
pancakes.
definitely changed the concept.
They've been calling for WoW to go out of pay or subscription base for like years, and they keep saying they're gonna do it, and I think that's what keeps a lot of the player base in and wanting to keep playing. Because it's like, oh yeah, like we'll just keep grinding away at it. Eventually, it'll go free to play. But they've never done it. It's been years now.
I've just got a theory that Microsoft just bought them, but they've still got their own free reign.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they
Something
can do
like
whatever the
that.
fuck they want, but they got rid of
That's
Bobby
exactly
Kotick
it. That's
finally.
why. Well, no, did they actually get rid of him?
I think so. He wasn't mentioning anything either, like none
Well, that
of
was
it,
always
except
funny,
for
like,
like
I told you the other day
Hey.
the memes, like when I told you the memes that people have been making about the whole thing. It's like
Mm.
people had spent like $70 billion on sexual harassment charges,
yeah,
court cases, like protest, like staff.
yeah, that shit's still going on.
Yeah.
So why? I don't
A
get
lot
why
of that is that they lay off their staff like frequently just because.
200 people just walked out at one point. Like they just left.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Oh,
interesting.
and they also pay minimum fees too. Like they
Yeah.
try and skirt that right under the rug and pay their like all their employees too.
That's why devs weren't fucking happy there.
Yeah.
But if you want to be
And
in
what
the
makes
industry, you had to
Microsoft
be
even fucking
somewhere. So
better
that's why a
though?
lot of
Like,
people took it because like I want to be in the industry, so I dealt with it. Kind
Yeah.
of, kind of thing. So it's like, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. But it's
Yeah.
what do you do, kind of thing.
it's just
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
funny as why they bought them though. It was just so Facebook, Amazon, Google didn't buy them
Yeah.
to make mobile games, pretty much.
Yeah,
Which would have been
exactly.
dirty though to get those powerful companies to be like, oh, guess what? Nah, you can just make mobile games now. That's kind of thankful.
That's
That
why
would've
I'm
been
thinking
horrible.
that things are going to be multi-plat with special exclusives for Xbox or
Oh, yeah.
more.
Well, that's what
editions,
Activision really drove Blizzard towards mobile games because of the Asia base, right?
Mhm.
They had so many mobile
Yep.
gamers in Asia playing on their bases and their games and stuff. It was crazy.
That's why they wait now because Xbox in Asia doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty-
exactly.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just PlayStation over there, not PC. I think either. To be
So-
fair.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting. It's gonna be interesting what they can do.
So I just think they're going to just do it as it is. They're just going to oversee, but they're not going to really tamper with things. Except
That'd be
maybe
nice.
scale the COD back, like they've said. Like, could be a not yearly release. So
Yeah.
that'd be fucking nice. Have a campaign long enough to last like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
Just have the multiplayer that's so good,
Yeah.
like the old multiplayer. Because them games weren't yearly, were they? Early on,
Couple of
were
years.
they? Or every couple of years?
Every like 2-3 years.
That's what I mean. Like the fucking sweet spot.
Hmm. Who knows?
I don't know. It's I want to see how many devs leave though. Like Activision, like because it's not done until in June next year. The whole deal, so
Yeah.
Exactly it.
which is
It'll be interesting
crazy.
to see how many leave, and then once they do, if it does get more rectified under Xbox, how many may come back? Like, what's going to happen? Like, who knows?
Who gets merged to where as well?
Mm,
That's 10,000 employees. That's a lot.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
There's.
That's crazy.
It kind of sucks though, because then now that they like, how is it going to work? Because now Microsoft bought them. Now they're dealing with this case stuff too. It's like,
Yeah,
so much
they're gonna
leg-
have to pay that now.
Microsoft has to run through.
Well, not
courts.
now, but later
Like, they're gonna
on
have
if
to
they're still
refer to-
going.
Yeah. No,
That'll be
maybe-
settled before
maybe
next year.
that's
I
why
reckon.
that's why they've got not getting the thing settled till like thing. Maybe that was their part of the contract is we won't settle down until you fix this all this shit up first. Then the contract will go through once you've got this all dealt with.
Maybe
So
Possible. Yeah.
because
That'd
that
be a smart
Bethesda
business play.
ZeniMax one went through like that,
it was a snap of finger. Like
but that was only 7 billion, not fucking 70.
I know that's a lot of money. That's huge. That's fucking
I would have thought
huge.
ZeniMax was worth more than
Yeah.
Activision, like because ZeniMax have a lot of shit. Like they got Machine Games, Bethesda, id, all that. Like,
it's just weird how cheap it was. Like that's a big difference. That's like.
and
10
all
times.
Activision's got is COD. That's all they've got
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
What? It's just COD.
Maybe because the bigger market, like World of Warcraft, is a big market. Maybe that's where a lot of the money is coming from. Is because of how big that's a money-making machine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Possibly.
I don't know. That's weird though. Like, why them? Why not EA, Ubisoft?
Well, EA's like partnering with everyone now. Like EA Play's just giving it out to everyone everywhere. They're like, yeah, take us.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
suck your
on-
dicks, we'll suck your dicks, we'll suck
That's
your
on
dicks."
Game Pass now too. So they've already pretty much already got them.
Well, EA Play
Yeah.
is like on Game Pass. It's on PlayStation Plus or whatever it is. It's on Steam. It's on like fucking everything. It's everywhere, like free. They're like trying to give it out to
Yeah.
everyone for free. It's like what the fuck.
I was on Twitter before, so and someone saying Sony just bought someone. I'm like, no, they haven't. I mean,
You're
if I mean, the only one likely will be Take-Two because of their partnership. That's about it that I can think, or maybe Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's
But
the thing, I don't
Take-Two,
know, like, feel
I
like
mean,
people
they
just making
could do
stories
that.
every corner now. Everyone's just every turn trying to make a
I don't know why they got to
go viral.
retaliate. Like, they don't have to do anything. They're not losing any games.
No.
Yep.
That's why, like, when the
Like-
stocks freaked out, they dropped by like $20 billion. It was like, what did Sony do to lose stock? Like, they did nothing. Someone else that spent money, wasted their money buying someone else, and Sony's like, oh fuck, we've just lost stocks. Like, what?
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, but that's still fuck all to them too.
Mm.
They're worth over 100 bill themselves.
Oh, that's heaps, yeah.
Well, 240 bill, I think they're worth.
It's just funny how things.
Do you know Ubisoft is only worth 8 bill?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
The amount they've pushed
Like,
out.
Take-Two's 11 billion. Like, said someone can buy them pretty fucking easy.
Yeah.
That's if they do want to sell.
That's what I
though,
mean. Like,
which-
it's weird that Activision Blizzard was worth fucking 70 mil, basically. Like, what the fuck?
I think most of that is fucking Blizzard.
Yeah.
to
gotta
be quite fair.
Yeah.
Activision probably like to say
They're-
10, 20 bill.
Yeah.
Then you got Blizzard for like 40 or something.
Mm.
Because of
Somewhere around
Warcraft,
there,
that's
yeah.
probably the biggest one they've got there. That and COD.
Warcraft, COD, StarCraft.
Yeah,
They
StarCraft
had
hasn't-
Overwatch too, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was
Apparently,
probably pretty
Overwatch
big
2
for a
is
bit.
just a glorified Overwatch 1.
Yeah,
Apparently.
it's Overwatch 1.5.
Yeah, like and apparently the fucking director and they all just left again. It's like, who the fuck's working on this?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like
Literally.
it's gonna struggle. Like, that's why I'm waiting for him to just be like, oh fuck, because it's just no one's working on it.
Just keep Overwatch. It fucking works. People love it.
Yeah.
Don't
People already
break
know
what's
it and
not
used to
broken.
it. Like, yeah, just keep adding to
Just
it.
be like fucking Destiny. Just expand that. Like,
Literally have a never dying world.
That's easy to fucking do as long as you do it right.
Look at
Don't lose
Destiny.
players like because you're
They
doing
crashed
shitty
a
practice.
planet into their world and changed the whole game when they started losing
Battleborn?
players.
Oh.
They're like, yo,
I
we're
fucking played
losing pop.
Battleborn. That game was so good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was better than Overwatch, I thought.
Mm.
Just no one played it. Like,
Yeah, that was the issue. Is Overwatch already kind of had the reign, right?
yeah.
So many games. There's so many games that were like in that vein, and Overwatch. just
That
overtook it all.
Plants vs Zombies, that's kind of the same thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
People don't play that anymore either. It's
Yeah,
just Overwatch.
pretty much.
Like
It's
that
basically, well, yeah, it's all that
Lawbreakers,
Team
I
Fortress
played that
stuff.
as well. That was sucks that died.
Yeah, that's sad. It was a good game.
Team
There's
Fortress
something-
would be great to be alive right now.
Team
That would be
Fortress
one of the
3
best
just
That
games
was
fucking-
Valve,
oh,
wasn't it?
Yeah, I reckon now if they dropped like Team Fortress 3, Overwatch would be fucked. Like it would get fucked
Oh,
over.
dead.
Like Team
Because
Fortress
that
3 could be,
PC
like, straight onto it,
community,
like oh,
straight on
everyone's
there.
like done.
Oh
Like, so
yeah,
many people want Team
Or
Fortress 3. Like it's fucking
just
ridiculous.
think-
They just dropped that. Like
yeah,
Or it could be the next Back for Blood if they did that.
yeah.
oh, that
That
was
game tanked
completely
so
that was
hard.
a lot different though. Yeah, that dropped hard, but it was done so different. It wasn't even directly with Valve. That's the thing. It was like nothing to do with
No,
Valve.
it never was. I mean, Left 4 Dead wasn't either really. It just published by Valve.
Mm,
Same as this.
resources.
Same
and
as Back
stuff.
for Blood. Like it's all freaking Turtle Rock.
Mm.
Turtle Rock
Just
Studios.
something about those Valve engines, that Half-Life engine. Just something about it.
Yeah.
Something about it, because that's the thing. Because it was still built in that
Sus.
Half-Life engine, and it's a completely
Mm.
different engine. It's just like what?
But
I
it
know
looks
what
so
it is.
good though, that Back for Blood. Like it looks so good. It played so well, but it's just
It was.
I
just
don't know.
missing.
Like
It was
I
just
did
lacking.
like it.
The scripting was a bit off. The characters didn't have the sense of humor. The character dialogue.
They
Characters
did,
felt
but
empty.
that should have just been Left 4 Dead.
Hmm.
But being Gabe Newell, he can't allow a third fucking game because he
Well-
doesn't like the number 3.
That's the thing though, but because it was done by them themselves and not to do with Valve, they couldn't call it Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, but also Gabe Newell
Yeah.
doesn't like the number 3.
Mm.
That's apparently a thing.
Oh, it's just. A
That's
bit
why there's no
dark.
Half-Life 3 and shit.
There was.
That's why it's
There's a
Half-Life
logo-
Alyx.
There's actually a proper logo out there and banner and shit. That was an actual thing they done for them.
Oh yeah, but like he won't make it. He won't allow it to be made.
Mm.
I actually googled it because I thought it was fake, but no, he doesn't like the number 3.
It's like trilogies or something.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. I just suck it up.
I think the concept is if you have a trilogy, that's the end. Like there's always 3 and then it
But
ends.
not though, because look at God of War.
Mm.
They had their trilogy, they had Ascension, and now we've got like another trilogy or another 2 games, and then another trilogy after this.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
you can do multiple fucking trilogies.
Mm.
Look at Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's on its what third
1,
trilogy
2,
now.
3,
Like just
4,
ended.
5, 6, and then it's like actually.
You can fucking do it. Like
Yep.
nothing's the end unless you say it is. Look at Uncharted.
Yeah.
That was
Fast and
1,
the
2, or
Furious.
3, and then
It's
4
not a
came out of
game.
nowhere.
It's not a game, but Fast and the Furious is just it'll never end.
No, they'll be in their 80s and still fucking
Riding in their wheelchairs. Me.
yeah, fucking go around fucking circuits. Like fucking NASCAR.
I saw
There'd be
and
that
knock
scene,
on them.
there'd be the scene, you just see the fucking little wheelchair, and next you see the little motorized wheelchair, and then just like this jump, and it's like this epic jump, it's like, and like, then just jumps out of the way of like a fucking train coming, and it's, and the little fucking moped.
I mean, you
scooter.
have to go a bit more extreme because it's Fast and Furious. You got to put fucking rockets on the back of the wheelchairs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be fucking, what's his name?
And you got to
Tyree-
fly up to the
was it
fucking moon.
Not
Tyrese
rockets,
Gibson,
like
fucking-
crap.
Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris fucking jacked up fucking moped scooter,
Right?
Yeah.
fucking going 100 miles an hour, and then something stupid happens, and he can't die as always. Look, I'm invincible, man.
Yeah, well, they went to fucking space and they survived that.
In that
so-
junk rock piece of shit.
Yeah, well, that was built for that though.
He already showed that he was like invincible.
What?
Fucking-
It's more coincidence, really. It's just he got.
He
I
was
really
lucky.
thought he died.
He was so
He's
fucking
just like,
lucky.
whoopish. I really thought he got fucking
Yeah, that's
squished.
what I mean.
He just comes out, it's like, huh?
Fucking mental.
Uh,
I know that.
I just
They're
hope-
getting crazy with it now.
I just isn't the 10th on the last one though? Apparently, well, Because where
I
can
still-
you go from there?
I still love the joke about that one. It's like for a movie title. It's like Fast 10, your seatbelt.
That could be a real thing though. They could have got that from
Oh.
somewhere. You see a lot of leaks like that. It's like, oh, that was real.
Fast 10, your
Hey.
seatbelt.
Fast and yes, fuck's sake. I can't deal.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on TikTok. Like,
I love
Yeah.
Fast 9 though. That was a good fucking movie.
mm,
A lot of people hated it and loved it.
it was good.
People just go, I don't like it. Well, don't fucking watch it. If
has
you
got- it
keep
has got funny
supporting it,
moments.
they'll keep making
Yeah.
it.
I had some
Yeah,
really whack funny
literally.
moments we talked about the other.
Yeah,
it's like,
space.
Space, the
Yeah,
fucking.
Like we have to do this,
grap-
this, and this, and
fucking
we'll make
fly-
it.
grapple the car around the mountain,
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
swing it, fucking.
your fucking bumper will come off. Like
Oh, front end would rip off. Like, there's no way
Yeah.
to hold that weight.
especially swinging like that, because it'll come out wide and just go.
Either the front end
Just
would
keep
rip off or
going.
the rope would snap. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, most likely the car. Them ropes are pretty fucking strong.
No, but something would snap. Like, I was surprised. Like,
Snap or rip. Or even like it didn't even bend a chassis or anything. It just landed perfectly and kept going.
oh no, somehow it landed, it came off, and it could just keep going.
Yeah, how?
Like, somehow it hooked
'Cause
on,
that-
stayed on
Because
one
that
swing,
tension would be pulling
then-
that back. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to go
and
forward.
then as soon as it landed, oh, it's loose now. It's loose now
Yeah.
because we've hit ground. It's loose.
I would thought he would have got out, unhooked it, or bent something out to get it out. But no, he just
zoom
kept
up on the
driving.
scene, zoom up on the scene of the action. You see it, like we saw it where it grapples on it and whipped around, and it's like close up. If it was like a zoom in and see what's going on at this moment, the rope's
What
like,
did it
I
hook
got
to,
you,
though?
buddy.
That's the
I
question.
got you, buddy. The alarm's got little hands on the rope, and it's grabbed onto the front of the car, going, I got you, buddy. Hold on tight, and then like swings, hits the dead. It's like, you're free now. Go be free.
You know who you should tell that to? Corridor Digital. They'll probably
Corridor.
fucking make it.
Make a little thing where it's like zoomed in, it's like goes
Yeah.
through the thing, just a little rope with a little smiley face going. And then the other side of the car's got a little face going, "Don't let me go! Don't let me go! I got you, buddy!
I want to kind of watch that again now.
Be free now! Bye!" Just like,
just- Oh my god.
because you know, like those things like that. It just made me think of those videos where people draw like smiley faces and hands on objects, and they
Yep,
they bring
yep.
them to life. Like I've seen them again on TikTok and stuff, and like usually I used to see them on YouTube, but they just turn inanimate objects because Jack watches it a lot, and they're always funny to watch. It's just like random shit like soap bottles or something. They got little smiley. They're oh, ah! And then, like someone picks it up and squeezes, and they're like oh, because they're being squeezed out and shit like they're toothpaste or something stupid like that.
Oh my
Always so
god.
funny to watch. Crazy shit, man. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
I remember the good old days of the Fast and Furious when it was just racing.
It was just Need for Speed.
Yeah. The first
Yeah.
three.
Four.
The-
Four.
I guess four counts too. Five kind of is on the
Because
line. Five, they're still
Five
like
is
on the verge.
Five's just got that safe part, which is just impossible. Like get the
Ridiculous.
safe to go around the
Basically-
fucking city.
Basically,
The whole
well,
city,
maybe
like,
maybe this is
holding
where
the
it works.
boulder.
I was gonna say, so how would you explain the transition of games? So basically, you got the first movie and then you got the last movie of Fast and Furious. So basically, it's the franchise started off with Need for Speed and ended with Call of Duty. How would you transition as a game?
I'd say more GTA to be fair, more than Call of
But
Duty.
like, yeah. I don't
Because
know,
that
just-
shit's
I-
crazy as well. Like you could go space in GTA.
First, you're in
Like
the
Driver.
car and you race
You're playing
cars.
driver and you like progress into like GTA, which progresses down the line into like some kind of Battlefield 5 montage.
But then again, you've also got Terminator with Hobbs and Shaw.
True.
Actually, the
True.
best way to transition these
Black-
games would be.
Black Superman.
So the best way this would
I'm
transition,
Black
if you were to
Superman.
explain it with video games, I'd say would be
Uh,
the first. Like if you were to start the franchise in comparison to games, would be Need for Speed, then
Yeah.
Driver, then GTA, and then Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that.
Yeah,
Would be
yeah.
the best way to explain the franchise in phases.
when you
because
think of Need for Speed, I keep thinking Most Wanted. When you had them like live action cutscenes and shit, that was so good.
because like
Oh, and it like cut into the scene, and you're like, oh, what the hell?
Like it went from a real car, somehow back in what 2005, blended from real life into like this game, which looks so good.
I mean, even Driver was like that. Thinking about that, like, because
Yeah,
Driver
Driver
back in the
died
day,
so quick though.
Driver was like
Driver was
20%.
ahead of its time.
Oh, like was it
If you could
Parallel
pass the
Lines?
tutorial.
Because like those. I played the shit out of all the Driver games. Like they were my favorite
Yeah,
games
that
to
first
play.
one though, let's just chuck it straight into the game. You got to do a slalom
Literally.
and fucking
Yeah, the
all these
training in the
fucking
car park. You had to do
60
like a reverse
seconds.
U-turn and stuff like that. You had to do all that. You
Like-
pass the training.
All right, you know how to play.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
like
training
you just
was
chuck you straight in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to make you do a reverse then 180 turn. And if you didn't
Yep,
do any
yep.
of these tutorials past, you couldn't get into the game. Like you had to make sure you got
Yep.
everything down pat. So I'd spend
Yeah.
hours trying to practice.
You had to
all
do
these
10
maneuvers and
things in like 60 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Like
Wasn't like
some of
Mario
those things
Kart.
like zigzagging between the pillars and oh my god.
stuff. Like Driver 3, which was Driver 3D, was one of my favorites. And then
Yep.
like the last one, which was
Like GTA, wasn't it? Before like it competed with GTA like
Kinda
3
like
and
that,
that.
'cause it
didn't
was-
it?
Yeah,
'cause-
yeah.
Parallel Lines was it got weird. Parallel Lines was that weird moment
Mm.
where because like the last one had the thing where it had that guy basically and he could like mind jump between people. Like you remember how
Oh,
you could mind
right,
jump and you
right.
could change cars and you could like
What
any
the
of those
fuck?
premonitions because
You
he
can,
had
like, yeah, you
car
can go to
accident
different.
and he was having premonitions and he could solve the crime through
Yep.
that. But the one before that, which one was that one called though? What was that one called? Was that called? No, it wasn't Parallel Lines, was it?
Or just Driver 3, wasn't it? Or Driver.
Driver San.
Something
Oh, that
like
was Driver
that,
San
yeah.
Francisco. That's right. So the one
I
before
think
that
I
was
played that actually. PS2.
yeah. So the one before that was Driver Parallel Lines. What got me about that one was it was kind of in the same concept, but you jump between decades. So you went from
Mm.
like
Oh.
the 70s, and then you jump to like the 2000s, and like you it's weird because it was fucking weird, but it was great because you could drive the city like modern time, all the modern cars, and then you jump back to the 70s in the old school 70s style, like old like cars, and
That'd be
the
like
city
jumping
town
from
was all
GTA like 5 to Vice City, like
yeah,
and shit.
and
Like
you could jump between them, and it was weird because you'd be like racing down the street, and then you could like flick to the 70s, and actually you'd be like in an old car, like a 70s style
Jesus.
car, and you're like racing down the street, and you're like fucking in a cop chase, and you could flick back, and actually you're back in a sedan in the fucking 2000s, and you're like fucking, it was so good. It was
reminds
like,
me of Mafia.
it was weird because even your clothes changed. Your clothes changed from the 70s style to like the 2000s style. So he wore that like jeans and hoodie and stuff like that, and then he would have like the long flared jeans and then the hippie hippie
Jesus.
shirt and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? It was the most. It was like a way of its time, like jumping between the decades. It's just like, what the fuck is this? Like it was like it was like meant to be like his fun, and he had to solve crimes and shit between the different decades or something
Yeah.
as well. It's like what it went from a game like Need. It's basically Fast and Furious. So it started off as a
Yeah.
game that was just about driving and just fucking racing and shit. And you're like, I guess you're still an undercover cop then, but you had to race
Yeah.
and like outrace the police and do stuff and just race then. And then now it became all these fucking weird ass fucking mind powers and fucking supernatural abilities and shit. And I was like, where the fuck did these come from?
That's
Like-
where games go eventually, because you're
Yeah,
going
it's
to do
like the-
driving
oh.
so much.
Yeah.
Especially Need for Speed. That's all driving though, like nothing
Literally,
else.
The whole game is driving.
But you had to change it up because what most wanted, you had to take down a list of 10 people. Like a,
Yeah.
Then you had Carbon, which was all downhill racing at night.
Yeah, mostly downhill drifting kind of racing circuit.
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
It
That
was like
was
the
so
Tokyo
stressful.
Drift game.
So yeah, the 360 there was San Francisco for the 360.
And you had Heat, which was cop chasers, being a cop and stuff.
Yep.
There's so many Need for Speed games. Because I remember the old
Underground.
PS1, that was just racing, like hardcore, like Gran
Yeah.
Turismo, Forza.
Oh
And now it's
yeah.
just like, now it's over the top fucking arcade action.
Yeah, literally. Unless
Like
you're into
Heat,
like
I
a
fucking
drift scene,
loved
there's like nothing else to do really other than like
Remember the?
rallying and stuff.
Did you ever play the game Juiced?
Oh my god, you had like unlimited boost and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, here we go. So this is it. Driver Parallel Lines.
Huh.
And like
That's a
On
nice
the
copy.
original Xbox.
Steelbook.
That's a nice
That's
cover.
Steelbook on the
Yeah,
original
that's,
Xbox.
and that's the original Xbox.
Yeah.
This is a game on the original Xbox. I actually might want to play. It actually looks pretty solid too. Like I
Dream
don't
it
know.
does.
Play that on the old Xbox. Like on.
You might get
That's
some people
all,
dropping
like-
by saying, "Back in my day, I remember that game when I was 2."
That hardcover looks really fresh.
Had a
Can you show me
soundtrack
that
as
again?
well.
Ooh,
Damn,
It was
that's
done by
something you
Atari and
don't see.
Reflection. Yeah.
You would never see that in a game
But
these
yeah, the old
days.
transparent,
Never.
like the old.
Only like special editions, not just
Yeah,
the basic.
yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
That's
Literally.
crazy.
I'll get the synopsis correction. So it
It'll be a
goes.
fucking digital soundtrack.
Yeah.
It says one man, two lifetimes. It was 1978. Slick young driver TK is looking for fun. Hookups with a bunch of guys with a killer plane. Nothing
Oh
can
my
go wrong.
God.
And then
That context.
right. That's the whole
description, though. What the fuck?
hooks up with a bunch of guys with a killer plan. Nothing can go wrong. And then 2006. So it was 1978. It was set in, and then 2006. 2006. Older, wiser, meaner. TK's back to right the wrong. Buried inside
TK.
him for 28 years. He's here for revenge. So somehow he's able to like travel back to his past and like relive his past to like solve. It's like it's fucking weird.
Them boys he went hard with back in the day.
Featuring over 80
Right?
Wow, holy shit. So, featuring over 80 classic tracks from the 1970s to the modern day, including never before exclusives from music legends such as Public Enemy, Grandmaster Flash, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Milo, and then there's Audio Bullies, Paul Oakenfold, Arthur Baker, and Suicide.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
I just realised that.
1978 to 2006. It's fucking weird.
How's that game so cheap still? I just googled it like on eBay. You get it for $40.
Yeah.
Steelbook.
Yeah, my steelbook's still in pretty good condition.
On PS2. Oh, it is the collector's edition. It's got the soundtrack. It says
This
on
is
there,
basically the
collector's
only
edition.
version you could really get, though. I feel.
Yeah.
And no one ever
What, the
talks
fucking
about this one.
steelbook?
Yeah. Weird. But yeah, that's
Crazy.
like one of the.
I didn't think like PS2 games and that had
But
steelbooks.
the thing was, these games were like big on PlayStation. These were like PlayStation games back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Driver, because that was on PS1.
Yeah.
Crazy. That dude looks so much like a fucking hippie though. When the dude in the fucking in the car there, got his fucking oversized sunnies and got his long ass hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like what the fuck? Hey Des, I might have a PS2 marathon one day.
Ooh.
I will fucking rage quit though because those games are hard.
I was just
Oh,
looking at our PS2 today actually because of Dark Alliance and Baldur's Gate. I bought those like 2 years ago because I wanted to go and play through them. And me and Peyton played like 2 levels and then died instantly. We were like,
The new
"Ow."
Dark Alliance.
No, the old one, the Dark Alliance Baldur's Gate for Xbox or PS2. We like hopped on that. Oh my gosh,
I
those
just wanna-
games were so hard.
I want to get a PS2 just for the third Lord of the Rings game.
Oh yeah,
The Return of the King. Do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
playing that? Like that
Oh,
co-op
yeah.
and all.
Steelbook's still
Like
one of my
Legolas and
favorites.
Pelennor Fields, like shooting the elephants and stuff like that. Oh, such a throwback.
Look at the souls on the back of this.
Right?
Doom 3.
I've got Doom 3, but it looks so good though. I got the
Like- The shit that
release.
Xbox used to release back in the day was just insane. Like, I know, just games in general were different back then. Like, games now,
complete
like,
packages too. That's the full fucking game too.
Spawn.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Like, what the
Well,
fuck are
you
Spawn's
these
guys-
coming
games?
back, isn't it?
Did you
Yeah.
guys ever play Overlord?
Like,
I've got it on PC. You haven't played
games
it.
were different. The old,
That was
like,
an
exclusives.
interesting game back on the Xbox. That was a really fun game. You had like
I
little
remember
minions and you threw them at people and like
Oh, Blinks.
oh my gosh.
Blinks
I remember
2,
playing the first one.
Master of Time and Space, and then this one always makes me laugh. Grabbed by the ghoulies.
Wasn't it
Uh,
Nintendo
uh,
though? Yeah.
Yeah, it
That
was
came out at
the,
release, didn't it?
Because I
made
played
by
that on
Rare.
GameCube.
Only on it was this one here.
I
Yeah, that was
think
one of the
it-
early ones. This one's Xbox exclusive.
I think that was an Xbox exclusive release though. I think it came out in the first like literally with the first consoles.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got like
grabbed
a
by
lot
the
of
gu-
those games.
I played it on GameCube because I used to play the GameCube a fair bit
But
because
it
my
made
mate
me
had
laugh all
one.
the time. Grabbed by the ghoulies.
I played. Oh, there's some good games on the GameCube though. It's crazy. What was
Yeah,
it?
GameCube's good too. Billy Hatcher.
I remember the look of the GameCube. It looked so weird, but also now it makes sense.
Yep,
Had
definitely.
a little pickup handle. It was cool.
Yeah, it was
You
portable.
could also put Game Boy games in it. Nintendo. Can we put them at least in the Switch? In the next fucking Switch, can we put Game Boy DS games in there, please?
Yeah.
You've done it
That would
before.
be cool.
Driver
Yep,
3D,
that would be
it's called
sweet.
Driver 3.
They talked about doing some kind of new conversion over for like old Nintendo games to the Switch, but I don't know what they're
It's
doing
horrible.
with it right now.
Don't even get it.
I have
Apparently
my Switch.
they
I
run
hate
bad
it.
and shit. They
It
look
just sits in the corner.
they don't
I've
look as
used
good
it
either.
once.
Okay, so something I just realized. So this game is a prequel to this one.
And like the super special edition Monster Hunter one, it has like all the fancy bells and whistles. I got like the special edition back case. Like I went above and beyond on this thing, and I played it once.
And yeah, I've played mine probably a few times. That's about it. I'm mainly hooked up to my TV and played on there.
yeah. Mine just
Play
sits behind
Pokemon
all
on,
my
like, the-
monitors.
Right?
So it was released by
I-
Atari, so that's why we won't really see much of this anymore. That's why, because it was done by Atari.
I haven't even played
Oh, that was done
Zelda
by,
yet.
that was bought by Ubisoft, and Ubisoft haven't done anything
Okay.
with it.
Interesting.
Ubisoft still own it, I think, though.
Yeah, they do. But yeah,
Did you
it's,
see-
it's based after the character Tanner, which is in Driver 3, and then he was in San Francisco.
You have to do that justice, so you can't just make a lazy old.
Well, it would have to follow on, so it would have to follow on from Tanner.
Doesn't
because that's the
have
character.
to, does it?
Well, they can
Really?
feature Juddy in it as well.
They can reboot it
Hmm.
if they feel like it.
Yeah.
This is a joke went straight over your head, Jim.
What?
I suddenly said
Juddy?
they said they're gonna remake the game and have Tanner in it, and if they want to, they could have Juddy as well.
Oh, fuck's sake! I didn't click to Tanner. Oh.
boys over there in the Bogagnac, what's up? Say hello to your mothers for us.
Oh fuck! That joke's been going for a while now. That's fucking great. That's
Yeah.
great. Man of tea. Oh,
I was just thinking I'm out of water.
oh, what a.
Water.
I drank it way too fast.
Now I'm going back. A
Oh.
lot of the games I
I'm like a
realised were
little
always
tiny bit. I'm
exclusive.
just trying to pace it out.
It's just a little fucking drop at a time. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
This
make it
is-
last.
For those guys that are listening, so one of those episodes again where I've decided to step up away and keep walking away and come back. Just those that don't realise why I'm maybe like they can hear me and they can't hear me and they can hear me. It's because I'm being ADHD and getting up and down from the seat. It happens. A few of the videos, like you'll watch, it happens. And sometimes it happens. I should have realistically, if I was gonna
Also-
walk away, I should have just taken the mic and just grabbed it and just walked off with it, like
Just-
my new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
your
could have
announce-
just flicked your thing down and transported your mic.
Well, I mean,
Better.
You could just be a commentator too.
thing which is just walking around like this now. I've been doing it recently in my room,
Interviews.
where I just
I
stand
saw
here.
it the other day.
And I just get up and I walk around the room, and then everyone can hear me all the time. It's great. So we got some extra games here. I don't know why, but I want to know if you guys remember these games. So while we're talking
Also,
about
I got a thing. I saw your
Yeah.
T-shirt.
yes,
We have to mention it.
the two shirts.
Oh, those are really cool.
Your
Like,
T-shirt.
beyond
The new-
cool.
Isn't that?
Oh, this one. We're gonna mention this one.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing there? Oh, yeah, that's right. Then we're going to mention this one. This one's just a little bit different as always. As always, we have a plug. We don't just have it over there in the back. We don't just have Cyberpunk over there in the back. We have it on the shirt. We're wearing official Samurai merch. Samurai. Turn around. Look at it. Look at it.
Wake up, samurai.
Wake up, Samurai. No, not that shirt. But speaking of shirts, so yes, we
I
do
got a
actually have
city
two
to
new shirts.
burn.
I'm going to put this back in. Give me 1 sec.
Wake the fuck up. Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
It gets confusing because we got like the headset. These guys can hear me talk, but without this, you guys that are listening, the listeners can't hear me because my microphone's here for my listeners. Don't smack myself in the face. Yes, I was like, before we get any further, yes, we got two new shirts as well up on the store.
Well, it's better than playing with it and going, my finger.
Oh, the amount of time I fucking do that.
That's
So,
happened
yeah,
a few
I do
times.
this, and
Oh,
then if I
I'm
can
not
move like
touching
this,
it.
I can't do it now. I can't show it, and I'll go like that. Oh, no, I fucking done it. Ow.
That's why you don't put your finger in there. You go like this. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, and I
Just
fucking
go
wedged
on
my
the
finger.
outside.
Yes, we've got two new shirts. I might put them up. Do I want to edit? Fuck, I'm gonna do it.
You got two blank spots.
Put
on
them blank
each side.
spots right next to Smurf right here. We've got the new shirt. So this side over here, we've got the well, they're both Dungeon and Dragons inspired shirts. We've got 2 of them there. So have a look there, right next to them, flashing around there. Yes, indeed. But yeah, 2 new shirts up on the store on the Redbubble. By all
And that's
means,
where you
check
put the
them out.
dicks.
Just put dicks in his hand, just like. But no, they're great. They took me a while. I've had fun with those, and I'm loving them. They look really good, mixing up different genres
Right?
of style, like gaming shirts and stuff like that. I was gonna do something eventually related to that, like in the episodes, because we haven't really done anything related Dungeons and Dragonsy with the episodes. But I was thinking at some point, so it's kind of a
No.
foreshadowing. So
but
maybe video.
we
who
did
knows?
shit on Dark Alliance when that came out.
We gotta try it again.
Honestly, it could be
I
way
remember
better
the
now.
first time playing with you on
I
there.
fell asleep.
You lasted 5 or 10 minutes.
I
You're
actually
like,
fell asleep. I
I'm
literally
going- I'm
were
fucking
playing.
going.
We kept playing, and he kept going forwards, and he was like, "Why are you behind?" I'm like this, and I'm like, "Oh," and I'd walk forwards again. I'd drift off somewhere,
I was trying to stream the game. I was like, Des, okay, come on.
and I'd get stuck somewhere. And I'd just fall asleep, and I fucking nodded
Yeah.
off, and I was like, "Fucking hell."
He's like, you've
I
had
really-
like 5 minutes.
Another game we need to get back, or I want to get back and try and play is Grounded as well.
Grounded.
Ugh. Oh, Grounded. Grounded's
Well,
added a ton.
We can get
Oh.
Smurf in there.
So much.
Grounded
They're
has
like
added a lot.
one of the posts they had were like people
Yeah.
were going, "No more spiders," and they're like, "What more spiders? No more spiders. More spiders? No more spiders." Okay, here's an infected wolf spider.
Oh, fuck off.
So we now might how bad wolf
Remember
spiders
the
were.
stress when you had those fucking spiders walking towards our base? It's like, it's coming.
This
And then it's just
literally
like, bam, it's in the base. Like,
We're gonna start fresh. We're gonna have to
it's
start
like,
from scratch.
oh my god.
By all
We
means.
had that base demolished by spiders.
Yeah, it was fucked. It was fucked.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna have to start from scratch because they've added so much more to it, and I don't think the save would work over properly. So
I mind starting again. Just gotta build a base again. That's
just a
all.
new, that's a new base.
Yeah,
At least you
yeah.
know what we're doing now.
Because there's so much more new building stuff as well. There's
Might have to
new-
Well, there's
Install
a
that.
ton. Like that game has expanded
Our
so
base was
far in the
fucking
last
dope.
year.
I built like a sky bridge. Did you remember when I built the sky bridge, Jim?
Yeah, like straight across
The giant tower, because I heard about it. So I built a giant tower. I just started building a fucking giant leaf bridge straight across because there was no more improvements. So the giant leaf bridge, and I keep imagining, like, imagine being the dude who lives in that house, stepping out in his yard, being like, and it's just like the leaf, just like fucking grass, and it's just a green leaf bridge. I'm like, I would be like, yeah, no, I'm going back inside. I would like, fuck that, because it's so tiny. But I'm like, nah, fuck this shit.
I still don't get
Hello.
the dimensions of that because that yard must be fucking small.
Yeah, it was like it's weird because like large
Yeah.
but small like proportions because we measured it, and it's not massive at all. Like it's not a massive
Like
yard.
one of those UK backyards that
Yeah.
fits a single trampoline.
Pretty much. But it's got
I
like a
just don't get
pond
like.
and
But it looks so big when you're on the ground, but when you come up, it's like that's small.
yeah.
Yep.
Because that's why we wanted to measure it because I wanted to measure everything. My headset's dying.
It was hard though because you had to go in steps. But how big are the people?
But no,
Yeah,
we'll
they're
definitely have to
only
do it.
like 2 inches tall. Like
Well, we got out the
They're
map
probably
as
even
well.
less. It's probably like that or something. Because that one,
honestly,
'cause
yeah.
I played a grass is
Well,
massive
You're right.
on there.
They're smaller than the spiders
Well,
too, and the
we
ants.
measured-
Like
Yeah.
you know,
We
an
measured-
ant is like a centimeter tall.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say we became scientists. There's at one point because you can place markers and like markers are for different things.
Yeah.
So remember when we measured the foot mark? Remember we go, let's place the marker here because when you place a marker, it tells you how far away you were. So
Yeah.
like place the marker at the end of the heel print, and I stood at the toe. I'm like, this works out to being like a normal like 5. What is it? Like the shoe would be like a size 6 or 7 or something like that. Like a normal,
Yeah.
like an average adult's foot size. Because I measured the distance and I worked out how long a human foot is, and I'm like, and we started doing like mythbustering shit, like working out like how long this was, how far this was. Like, okay, I'm over here, our base is here, and which is like center of the yard, like, and we're at the corner of the fence, and we're trying to work out distances and started measuring. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We
But
got
then
real
they
into
added
it.
more room. It was
Yeah.
like fuck. And they added like the sandbox, and I'm just like, stop adding things.
Yeah.
So what they've added now, like, do they
Oh,
add
there's
the
heaps. But remember that even there's that one
underground-
spot alone where it's like under construction.
Yeah, that was the fence.
Like it was crazy.
Are they gonna add like a second backyard though? Because that led to the next yard.
Yeah. Well, remember there was that hole in the fence as well.
Yeah, that was the under construction part.
And you broke through it, like it was just like a visible wall, but then you went through to the
Oh,
actual fence, and
yeah.
there was like that glitch, and you could go out of the map. And I started building
Yeah.
up so we could get out of the map even more, and it just was weird. Trying to carry.
I
all the
remember that
grass
spot.
over
There was a
it.
wolf
Oh,
spider there.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking crazy.
They come out of
that game's
nowhere. Like
interesting.
you don't even hear them.
Mm. Oh.
You turn around, it's like, oh!
The amount of fucking bags we saw of Eddie's lost everywhere.
You just see it just falling constantly forever. It's like,
He played with us a few times. So Bamsky joined us a few times, and every time he played, he just went off, and he just like you hear him scream, and he just okay, he's died again, and his backpack would just be somewhere. And the amount of times like he never came back.
he'd try and save us, but he'd die as well.
He like I'm coming to help you guys. He just died instantly. Him just and he's like died again. I was like, God damn it! Why are you dying so much?
You die in the weirdest spots, your bag just falls like
Yeah.
1,000 centimeters. Just keep going.
Yeah, his bag
And
got stuck in a
falling and
loop.
falling
Just
and
kept
falling. It was weird. Like you can't get it back.
Yeah.
The amount of times we just found like
Dude,
I think
guys
they
just loot
fixed that
everywhere.
now though.
His just loot was just everywhere over the map. It was just fucking everywhere. It's death
It
marker.
sucks we can see it.
Yeah. So it just had
Marker
markers
after
of-
marker.
oh, it got ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
I still remember that map though. I still remember where everything is
Yep,
somehow.
see, we had the
You got the tree.
the house, you got the tree, you got the
You got the pond behind
big
it, that
lake,
big
the
massive
shed up the
pond.
back. To the right, there was like the poison area. Oh no, left. Why did I say right? Left was the poison gas area.
Yep.
Depends where you're looking from. 'Cause I'm looking
Like,
straight
yeah.
when
if
you
you're
come in.
looking
You're
straight
looking
at the
from-
tree and the
As soon as you spawn in, you got
Yeah.
the tree there, a big tree there, the acorns, the pool behind it, like the little pond.
Oh, you're looking at the other side, yeah.
I'm looking straight when you come into the game.
Oh yeah. You're looking.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You got
that
the
is
house
behind
to your
you
right.
then. So if you're looking that way, to behind you was the gas. Then to your
Yeah,
right was
yeah.
the house. To your up front north was the big tree, like you said, which had the fish pond. Not the little fish pond, the bird bath pond. Bird bath.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they've actually expanded that. There's a mini boss up there now, like on the frisbee. There's a
we
wolf
climbed
spider.
up in that tree. We're like, yeah, we just jumped everywhere. Like, ah, we had all the spiders.
Yeah, I remember going into the little lab there. I'm like, I can't do this. There's spiders everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm down there trying to figure out how he got in there because he glitched into it. And
Oh
the
no.
shit we did, it was fucked. We're gonna have to do it again.
It was so
That
good,
sounds
like
really
it.
fun.
But now there's way more. There's
I have to do
bees
it.
and all. I think wasps and
Yep,
bees.
Yep.
And...
All
Like,
kinds
we-
of new bugs, new
I remember
bases.
Daz though. It was like, Daz, do not hit the ladybug. Bang! And it fucking sounds like a robot Terminator. It's like, nah, coming at you. It's like, ah! He hit it. They're stronger than fucking spiders.
Yeah, where are these
Yeah.
things anymore?
It's crazy. Like you can't hit them because they just got the big shell over them. Like
I just
spiders-
mounted the ladybugs and used them as my weapons.
you can mount the ladybugs.
Yeah.
Not actually mount them. You can jump on their back though, and then like make
Ride
them
them.
mad, and they'll go fight everything.
Yeah. I think they might have added the mounts so now because there's the bees in the game. And
Oh yeah, if you could ride them, that would be really cool.
'cause
I
there's
want to.
also-
I want to ride a wolf spider. Just fucking jump everywhere.
charging
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
One
literally.
of these days we'll have to jump on and play it for sure. And
I want to download it tonight, then
Yeah.
install it.
Mm.
It only takes like a few fucking minutes. It's
So I
only a
think I
small
read
game.
something-
How big is it these days?
I can't play it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I was just looking at these games. And I was going to talk about them before because it's kind of funny that these were actual Microsoft Game Studios, which
Yeah.
you don't really see them make any games themselves anymore. Like Microsoft Game Studios
No.
don't really make games anymore.
It's only
They
Halo,
pass them all off.
Gears, and
But
Forza.
they're done by
That's
like other
it.
people. Like they're actually done by other studios though, not their
Yeah.
actual in-house studios. And like these were novelty games, but these were some of the best games. And I was going to say, do you remember these?
Kung Fu Cat. Oh, you get the fucking little arenas and you're fighting
That's
each other.
a gem.
I remember the game. Oh,
Is that
what's
whacked?
Yeah.
Wacko.
Oh my god, those are two gems.
What the hell was whack?
Literal
It
gems.
was like a game
They're-
show.
Yeah,
I
it's like an arena
remember-
game show.
And the one
The other
joke, the
one,
one quote I
Death
always
Row.
remember from Whacked, one of the quotes I always remember was because there was like there's like a joke of a fuel company called Asson, and they'd be like, "Asson, we'll light your ass on fire," and they'd always have it every fucking time. And it's like, this is I mean, okay, yeah, it is an M15 game, but like, it's just like the most crazy shit. And it's just these were just party games. These are
Kung
just
Fu
party
Chaos
games for
had
everyone to
that
play.
fucking stilt one where you're on the fucking
Yeah.
stilts and you fight each other.
I really need to hook these up
Uh,
again and play these. I really need to like.
Kung Fu Chaos though, that game
Xbox
was
games hit
legendary.
different. Yeah.
That's what I'm
I was
saying,
the
like,
monkey dude.
Microsoft
Is it a
Game
monkey
Studios
dude?
were built different. Like they released games. I'm like, where's that? Like there's none of that
Gone. anymore.
Like it's just.
So
sad.
Microsoft are more
Oh, that's
technologically
right.
now.
That's what got me too. Okay, so here's the thing that always made me laugh. So, okay, so here's the cover of the case, like that, and the cover of the
That,
booklet.
is that Darkwing Duck in the back?
Oh, okay. There's something in there that I'm not going to show. Fuck, I didn't know. Okay, that'll be
Well-
after the podcast. I'll open that up. I'll
Oh,
show that
okay.
afterwards. So that's that, and then this is the cover of the booklet.
Ah,
So that's what they
Oh.
did. So
what the fuck?
yeah. Okay, that's something. Okay, I'm gonna.
And that's M.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
Wow.
we'll come back to that later. There's something in that. I'll come
Games
back
that
after
came
the
out-
podcast.
Think of all the games that came out that were M back then too, compared to now. Like
Yeah,
a game
for-
that's rated M now is like
That's what I mean.
Please
Like,
say-
so
unheard
different.
of.
Please say someone
Yeah.
has played that game.
What's that?
Death Row.
Death Row.
Death Row.
Death Row.
Death
To look up
Row.
the title.
Xbox. It's a
Kung Fu
fucking
Chaos,
sports game, but you
Face
killed
Focus,
people.
Just add monsters.
Death Row. I think it's Death Row.
Oh, it
2004.
was done
Yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
Monsters. 2003.
That was like Tribes. It was very similar to Tribes, right?
Yeah, it was so fucking good. 2002. It was made by Ubisoft.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
Can they still? Can they bring that back?
I don't know. There's a lot of titles that Ubisoft owns that they've just given up on. Like, there's a
Yeah.
lot of franchises that they own that they're sitting on that they could be doing stuff with and they're not.
Like Death Row was like you can play it on 360.
Like the
Ooh.
fact that like they're maybe just coming back now with Splinter Cell and like they own the rights to Driver and they're not doing anything with that. Like
Yeah, but
there's
Splinter
games.
Cell is well overdue.
So I mean,
Yeah.
there's games that they own that they've just been sitting
But then
on for
again,
IPs that they own.
they
They're
fucked
not
it
doing
up.
anything with.
Yep.
Remember what the second last Splinter Cell everyone hated,
Because they took out Ironside.
and also the story was a bit But if they do the new one without Michael Ironside, it's gonna fail.
It's mostly going to happen. It's sad.
Yeah, Death Row. Like I remember playing it. That game was fucking brutal. Like you had the ring, I think, and you could beat people up. You can kill them through the match and like take them out.
Play these again.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did play it, Smurf?
Yeah, I remember that game very vividly. It was very similar to Tribes. Tribes was like one of my favorite games, and they was always rented out at the video game store, so I always got that instead.
Yep.
The Blitzers and the Droids. Oh, the game. Oh, these teams. The Blitzers and the Droids. The whole fucking Android team. Like, because there was an OP team too. Like, someone would just come out and just smash everything.
Yep.
Because they didn't patch back then either. Like, they couldn't patch an OP team.
Literally. It was what the game gave you.
No, yeah.
And everyone wanted it. That game, I spent a lot of my childhood playing that game.
Oh, actually.
A lot of 4-player co-op, split screen.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me of the good old Halo days. So much split screen. Or
Like
Highway to
that
Hell.
Goldeneye, like the Halo Nightfire or something.
Oh, yeah, Nightfire, the blue case.
On
It was like
Xbox,
the blue
yeah.
with the little bullet. Yeah, oh my gosh. That was a good game.
Soon as someone got a rocket, you're all fucked.
Oh,
Like a
everyone
rocket
around them, they're
launcher.
like, yeah.
Oh,
That was a fun game, honestly. The
my
missile
childhood was so
solo.
good.
Actually, I need to revisit
Yeah.
a lot of these games.
And
should revisit
I remember the original Fallout 3. That game was like blowing minds, even though it was open world, but also wasn't.
Yeah,
was like-
yeah. It's
Okay.
closed open world.
Here's one. Are you ready for?
Brute Force.
Brute Force. Oh my god.
That was like
Didn't
Gears
the
of
make-
War before Gears of War.
I was gonna say, didn't
Yeah.
the makers of Jet Force Gemini have something to do with that as well?
I can't remember. Yeah.
I think Jet Force Gemini
For some
dabbled in
reason, I
that.
thought that was
Slowing down
Ubisoft as well.
Digital Anvil.
Because Ubisoft had everything back in the day, and also like they did nothing wrong.
Like
Was that? Because who made Brute Force? There was more than that one. Like there was
these games
few
were built
games.
different back in the day. Like these were.
I'd
Built
like to
to-
see a new Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark Zero flopped, and Perfect Dark 1 was so great.
Well, there's that
I'd love
reboot
to see-
coming.
Because this was
Yeah,
legit
yeah.
the first game I got with my Xbox.
So
My
Oh,
dad
really?
got me, and this was before Halo. Because like this was when did this come out? When was it copyrighted?
2003.
2003, yeah.
So as Halo was coming out.
Or when Halo came, because that wasn't Halo 2001.
I still won. This is a long shot, but that fucking PS1 Small Soldiers game. I want that
Oh.
redone with that campaign and shit, and
Yes.
the fucking multiplayer.
Oh my god. The battlegrounds were so crazy in that.
Right? They were so dark as well. Like, fucking fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Dad, you could get brute force for $6.
Oh, $6. I got it right here on my shelf.
$6. Brute force. You can play it on. It's back compat. You can play it on the
And I
Xbox
got
Series
that
X
one
and that.
game they always, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember that one game they always
Ooh.
advertised with the Xbox though? I don't know if it's the same one game I'm thinking of that you're thinking
Cameo.
of. There was one game.
it's
Oh,
not back
there's that.
compat.
There was on the
Oh.
old Xbox. There was
Cameo
one.
is a funny game.
There was one driving game they always advertised with the Xbox. Do you remember it?
No.
Test Drive? No, that's a PS.
Don't say
over
Ridge
here-
Racer. That's
No, there
PlayStation
was
as
one
well.
over here. Well, for me, there was always one that always advertised with it. There was always the demo of it.
Can we have a hint?
It basically had a very jacked up DeLorean. Do you ever remember that one?
Jacked up DeLorean. Rocket League.
So it was always
I-
I always played it as a demo. Like it always was a demo for Xbox.
Micro
when they
Machines?
advertised it. So what it was Reckless.
Oh my god.
And the
That's
car and the
Activision.
thing with a fucking jacked up DeLorean, they're fucking supercharged everywhere, and you can like get different fucking trucks and shit like that, and you just smash
What's
It's like the
everything.
vigilante games.
Basically
about
something
the-
like that. It was
the game where
it's
you half
Activision. It's
Yeah,
Activision.
yeah.
How far they've come.
Did you play the
Oh.
game Mashed?
Mashed was good.
That's another
think I ever
racing
played
one.
that one.
They got 4.7 out of 5.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's code. That's
fully loaded?
Codemasters. Mass fully load. Yeah, that game was no. This one's Drive to Survive as well. That's a good one.
Reminds me of the Burnout games.
Burnout. You had Grid, Juiced.
Yeah.
Fucking- There's a lot of I want to play Ridge Racer. That's in VR, man, on PS now.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
VR fucking Ridge Racer or something.
That would be
Oh,
cool.
Seizure inducing, I think, as well. All the flashing lights.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Whoa. Yo, I was playing that on VR actually.
That was the beginning of my weeb days. I feel like that game was so introductory to like anime.
They have Jet Set Radio in VR chat.
I've seen
Like
that.
a full game of it. It's crazy. I went and played it for like a couple hours. We're
Okay,
just
here's
jumping
something I can
around
show.
and like surfing.
What the fuck?
How did you find
Oh
Matt?
shit, this is cool,
you could-
dude. There's stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you the other game when I find it because there's stuff hidden away. This is why I couldn't show the other one, but there's stuff hidden away behind the cases. There's actually a piece I drew as a kid in my game.
Can't see it.
Whoa.
There's actually a lens flare on the photo itself,
Oh damn.
but it's Sonic and fucking Tails.
Tails.
That's cool.
I drew that on my fucking screen as a kid. Wow.
I want Mash to come back. That game was so.
Fuck, I was drawing like a boss back in the fucking day. Look at that. Look how good it looks. Fuck,
Damn.
man.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
what happened, Des? What happened?
I have my moments.
Your moments. Stress now.
That Dungeons and Dragons one though, that really turned out
I'm
great.
gonna fucking
Like,
need to find my cables. I need
I'm
to
very
fucking-
impressed with those ones.
Do you reckon these will play on the 360? Maybe.
Don't
Maybe.
think. You ought to check online first. Just instead of
The
putting it in.
outfit. Do you remember the outfit?
Ooh.
It was you had like the black soldier on the front, and you were like fighting against Nazi Germany.
Oh. Vaguely now.
Kind of like Mercenaries.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
That game died. That game was so good, like Mercenaries, and then the second one just went.
Yeah, it was like, yo, you can get bunker busters, and then you get a bunker buster and win the game, and like never have to actually do anything. It was
Ooh.
really cool bunker busting, but like,
Oh god dang it, Des!
What?
I've got one game that's a rare fucking gem.
What is it?
I'll have to get it. If I can.
What's the gem?
You'll see it and you'll be like, fuck yeah. I think.
I'm curious now.
played it. I think it's here somewhere.
Yeah, I want to play these old games now. I actually really want to play these old games. Fuck
Right?
Red 4. Even though I don't have to play it, fuck it. I'm gonna play these.
He
I don't know.
says as I'm clicking on my Mirror 4.
Yeah, I had to turn mine off for live streams and stuff or record the stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to go back and try and actually see if I like finish these games. Maybe. I don't
That'd be
recall if I
cool.
ever finished them, but I'm like, imagine playing these games now as an adult. Like, fuck.
This is
The throwback.
PS2 as well, and it had it online.
But just because you have a different mindset to being an adult, and you're like, because
Yep.
you've improved and get
Oh.
better at games.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, some games though I did easier as a kid. Like when I mentioned Dark Alliance Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
earlier, that
There's also
game,
a
me and my
Capcom.
friend, we used to play and we'd burn through it in a weekend,
Mm.
like easy on the hardest difficulty. Now me and Peyton, like we're good gamers, and we went to go do it, and we couldn't even beat the like first section of the game. We were like, "What is going on here?"
Oh, what has he got? What do you got? Oh, Outbreak, yeah.
Outbreak. That game was so fucking good.
Mm.
That was one of Nathan's favorite games, so I got to see a lot of that.
I remember that there was the bald, big bald black man who's like, help me, please. When you're getting attacked by zombies, he just yell out, help me.
Help me. Oh, yeah.
That game was horror, like real scarier than the main Resi games, because that was co-op. It had fucking so much tension.
Yeah,
Like zombies just swarmed you like wave based.
yeah,
And
literally.
you've got to control third person up in the air camera. It's like, oh fuck me. And the control like the first few games.
I swear that's what the Resident Evil that made me not like Resident Evil is because you had to stop to shoot too, and you'd turn
Yeah.
around to shoot, and there'd be 8 zombies just flying, and you're like, I can't even shoot.
There'd be fucking crawlers and everything. Like you had to
Yeah,
get like melee weapons for them. You had to get oh my.
it was crazy.
PS3 had net play for that. Like one of the first games to be online.
Need for
Crazy, like-
Speed Underground 2 as well. That was another really
Oh.
interesting game to play online.
Underground was so good,
Oh yeah,
and then it went start going downhill after those. Except for
yeah.
Most Wanted and that. They
Yeah, most
brought it back
most
up.
wanted and Carbon was all right. Like I like Carbon just because the downhill was kind of fun. I
There
was
was a lot of
drifter,
drifting
so-
and just night
yeah,
racing.
yeah,
Was so good.
exactly.
If you hit that corner wrong, you're off the fucking cliff and fail.
Literally just gone, like, and
You
so
just see
many.
you go
of them, too.
woo, and it just
Yeah,
fade to black. It's like, oh, there goes that race.
And sometimes you do it at the last second
You
too,
also
and you'd
had-
be at the finish line.
You also had head to head, like you and a fucking boss doing
Yeah.
the downhill. Like, fuck, he's right there. Like he taps you woo, off the edge.
Yeah, literally. Just about to
Oh.
finish the race too, and then like he smacks you out, and you're just like, "Wow, now I have to
Right?
redo the whole thing." Like,
That's same as
Yeah.
Most Wanted. Like you got this whole fucking wicked ass thing. You're about to get to another like mini boss. As like you got
Yeah.
captured,
damn.
all because of something you hit. Like it's like I can break this. Boom. No.
Yeah,
The cops are straight on you. It's like, fuck.
everywhere too. The cops in that game were ruthless. It just came like there was 60 cops in like a proximity. It's not like a normal
Yeah,
city
like-
cop.
I remember like you had spark ships to dodge, the helicopters you had to dodge.
Yep.
I hate
Spotted
the
every
spy ship
turn.
so much. Well, you said if you had a decent car, you could just do a police chase for over an hour,
Mm.
just racking up points to get to the top of the list, and then just do the rest of the stuff. Like
Yep.
it's crazy. And your car got impounded too. You didn't get that
Oh,
back for
yeah.
a while.
Even the
Wow.
freaking video games were fucking us over back
Oh,
then,
yeah,
Dale.
that
Yeah, but they brought that back though, like a rebooty remake, remaster. The Most
Yep,
Wanted.
yep.
It's not as good. They took away the live action cutscenes, I think. That sucks. That's the best
Yeah,
part.
Honestly, it was
You
like
get
a
the
very
people
interesting
just chilling in the car, just looking at you, just like just having a conversation with you. It felt like.
Yeah, yeah.
Although it felt weird because it was the real stuff, but it was on like a CG background, so it looked so weird.
Imagine that with VR these days. Just like sitting in the car, look over, like, oh hello.
I did
How'd you
play,
get in here?
I played GT Sport VR. That game was so good.
Oh,
Fucking Gran Turismo. I was
Yeah.
using like the mirrors to look behind. It's like here, or just go hello. Put my head out the window.
yeah.
Oh fuck! That's when
Driving
you need
games
the
are
full
pretty
fucking
good.
wheel set up. Like you need the wheel and just
Yep, literally.
Oh,
Honestly, wheel setups are pretty cheap these days. You can get into a pretty like affordable one.
I mean, 600's pretty good because those
Yep,
things are
yep.
worth way more than probably over
Oh, yeah.
1,000 for a good one.
Yep, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
like the
pretty
F1
cheap.
racers.
You get a lot of steering
Yeah,
wheel
I mean, you can get the
They have-
expensive peripherals and get a not a cheap like seat and that, but you get a decent seat.
Mm.
They have those Thrustmasters that everyone's talking about, even though they're a cheaper one, but they have really good response curves, and that's what everyone's looking for is like that
Yeah.
the pivot in the actual wheel. So
Mm. Exactly it.
yeah,
Right?
A lot of those people keep
I just
asking
want to
those.
play with a need room for one of those. Those things are
Yeah.
fucking huge.
Oh yeah. I don't
Plus,
even
you
know if I
need
can-
you want to get the full fucking monitor set up like around you as well, just so you can have
Yeah.
like full. Oh man! But in VR, you wouldn't really see it.
You just be sitting there like.
I guess if you don't want to use VR though, you can just play on the big.
True.
So
Couple of those
I want to
monitors
do
set
it
up.
so bad.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man!
I want
Get all these fucking ultra wide curves just going around.
So I want
like 3 or
monitors.
4 of
That's why
them.
I want to have my main one here and have two on the side, and I can just have widescreen gaming. Like,
You do, but it only works for some games. Some games just don't need it.
Yeah.
well, like it's like when people play those shooters and stuff, and they really stretch the image, and it's like fucking massive letterbox, and it's like stretched across
Yeah.
all three screens. You're like, what the fuck? And then it's like Halo goes from like this to like fucking this, and you're just like, what? How do you know where everyone's at? And you see it's like, and you leave the different angles. Like at front, they're like this small little Spartan, and then on the side, they're like elongated, like warped, like fucking demented looking. I always love when people play games on like the wrong setup on like the three screens. Like, you look fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Racing
I
games
prefer
like
one
this.
because it's right there. Just bring
Yeah.
your FOV out.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're fine.
Because
Exactly.
when it was like, oh, I want to get for the immersion. Like, when did the last time when you were out and you looked at it,
You're looking like this.
and someone was like fucking stretched and they're close to you, like fucking, and then in front of you they're like fucking tiny. Like never.
Kind of like fisheye because it's
Yeah.
like big and then just.
Yeah. It's like it's fucking hilarious.
Tunnel
Like-
visioning the whole time.
It's like those people that like paint a fucking crosshair on their screen so they don't have to fucking aim.
Yeah.
Oh, get the marquee out. There's the sender here.
Yeah, but why?
Just turn it on
Guns
the
shoot
game.
differently. They're not even straight anymore. They used to be.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Especially
Yeah, if you're using
snipers.
hacks, your bullets do this.
Right? It's like he's fucking hacking. No, I've just got a Sharpie. Got
Fucking Sharpie.
a fucking Sharpie, mate. Just done.
Oh.
And for a sniper, it's it'd be one of these 3 shots.
So we got the main crosshair and the black marker. Over here is the red one. Over here is the blue one. So this is the red ones for most guns. Your rocket launchers are the red ones. Anything that's energy based is the blue ones.
Right?
Oh, and this circle. What's the circle for? So that circle radius there is for grenades. So
It's-
why
it's
is it so
only
big?
COD.
Exactly. It's like a giant circle on the screen. Anywhere in here is explosions from grenades. It can be anywhere.
Oh fuck. Remember when? Because COD used to have the worst fucking bullet spray of any game.
Oh, just everywhere.
Like snipers, you could shoot straight ahead, but it's going up here.
Yep. Like the 50 cal in like Modern Warfare 2, click, or shoot, toggle, like just everywhere.
That gun was the intervention was the most used
Oh.
fucking gun in the whole game, apart from like
Intervention
Uzis.
was- That's what brought quick scoping to Call of
I
Duty.
mean, I do like when people were doing trick shotting stuff, and for some of those games with snipers, where you'd use the cross, like someone would draw a crosshair on the screen. I'm like, why did it's like that? It's like they'd marker it up, but they'll have an overlay. And it's like this is where the marker is. It's like now if I look here at this degree angle here, they're that far away, and the head's in that spot there. I'll just have to shoot off here and just watch it. Goes, phew! It's like. Boop! Perfect headshot. And they're always the best videos. It's like, so, okay, this is why you line it up here. It's like, oh, okay, this is the lineup. Aim. Okay. Why are you looking just every time to see him shoot off in the fucking wrong direction and see one guy take a headshot and it'll be by them? Like, what the fuck?
For every game, if someone wants to 1v1 you, you always have to do Rust.
Yep.
Always.
True. That was like the designated beef map.
Even today, because Rust is on
The new one.
game.
Yep.
Was it on Modern Warfare? Is
Modern
Rust
Warfare.
on there?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to go there or Shipment
Oh,
and just
True.
fucking 1v1.
Yep.
hate shipment.
Pistols only. Let's go.
Shipment's
Or,
just mental.
or snipers.
Shipment's
The
just
intervention.
crazy.
Oh man. I used to use the semi-auto sniper with an ACOG.
I bet. M14 EBR.
Yeah.
Wait, no, M21 EBR.
I think I called the EB, the EBR.
Yeah.
I used to use that with an ACOG. People hated it because I was like, "You're cheating." No, I'm smart.
That's a really good gun, honestly.
That was like a one-hit too from the chest up. Like
I
the
was
way you hit was the chest.
I was a Scar user, unfortunately. I was
the
a
Scar
dirty,
was so
dirty.
good.
I was a dirty bugger.
The Scar was that was instant death. Like fuck me. Like you just gotta look at them and they're fucking dead.
Actually, then you throw on one man
Or the
army and you put in.
MP5.
Yep. Oh, the MP5 was crazy.
I used to run laps around Rust on the opposite direction. It's like here in the fucking back. I remember them days. Good old college days.
And when
the
Call of
good
Duty was
old
different.
days.
Call of Duty
Yeah.
was built different.
Way different.
Yeah, but Modern Warfare was so good though now. Like that 2019 one. They had COD back to what it was.
Yep. And
They
then
just improved it.
And then Vanguard came out.
So no matter how old you get, time will never change.
Honestly.
Habits will never change.
I hated that. Oh, fair enough.
Habits
I
will never
touched my
change.
Hot Wheels for ages.
Fucking putting games. At least games are in a case, just not the right one.
Yeah.
I do that with 2 games. Anything other than that, I'll put it back.
I haven't even gone back to the campaign to try and finish anything on Halo.
I haven't touched the campaign. I haven't even looked at it. I'm trying not to spoil it because I want to play it on co-op with like all my buddies. Like
Well,
the
you're
old
waiting
days.
half the year still.
Yeah, I know it's horrible. Try not spoiling it for in half a year.
No one's spoiling it because it's not worth it, bro.
Not
Yeah,
really
I
to
guess so.
spoil. It's hard to really spoil it.
Yeah, because it's just like all open, right? And it's
Yeah.
kind of like a train track, but it's
Trying to
open train
explain
track.
things, it's just awkward.
Yeah,
I hated it. I
like
started in fucking heroic. It was a bad idea.
Yeah. You see that person did the game though in Legendary with no kills.
With
What?
no kills.
Yeah.
It ran through.
Yep. He played the game on Legendary 0 kills.
You can't.
That's
Yep,
crazy.
you can apparently.
Yeah, hacking it. You can't do it legit 'cause you have to
Yeah, I
kill the
know.
bosses.
I guess I know. Unless he makes them kill themselves.
You can't. Especially the last few.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what it was. I don't know.
Especially the hammer dude. That dude fucked everyone over.
Yeah, I mean you can bait him into hurting himself, but
Yeah, but
Like
not that much.
somehow get your Marines up on the cliff where you can't like hurt you, and
You
then
actually
just, like,
can
have
get
them
your
shoot
Marines
down.
and just smash a lot of things. Because I was doing that.
Yeah.
Targets and shit. Just run up there. Hey, bitches! I just drove
That-
around them.
That's basically the only thing I know about the game is you can get Marines to fuck shit up.
Yeah, that's what they're there for. So,
Yep. Throw them
but
at
then
the
that
end.
doesn't
Oh,
make it fun.
no.
It just makes it tedious.
no bullets. That's what it was. No bullets. He used the melee stuff.
Well, that's sort of pain. Oh, I suppose a fucking sword. Keep having the fucking energy swords. Those are OP in that game. They one hit fucking everything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I uninstalled it straight away. I finished the campaign and went, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Oh, that was the biggest thing too. Actually, with the they're fixing up the multiplayer stuff, which is good. So they've been taking the advice. They've been listening. So they're reducing the price of items in the shop.
Well,
they're
did you
fixing up the
hear?
pass.
That the only reason they bought Activision was because they sold enough caddies to actually buy them.
Well, they need to fix. I was gonna say the funny thing was, I don't know if you've seen it, but this is the new Cyberpunk event. And the biggest thing everyone's been irking about, and I looked at it when I jumped in the game, is there's this 3-dimensional visor, and it's off-centered.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, so whoever the person was when they put on, it's like 6 out of the face, but it's like me having my glasses. Like it's like my glasses.
That's fucked up.
Oh, not actually.
How do you fuck that up though? Like,
No idea. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, I get it's 343, so
But yeah, so they're fixing the game up, so we want
I want-
interesting to see.
give us Gear 6. That game's gonna be mind blowing.
And eventually,
I think it's on Unreal Engine 5 too.
I think so. Possibly that's why it's taken a lot of time.
I didn't realize when they said convert engines, it's only just copy and paste, boom, boom, from 4
It's a
to
lot
5.
easier.
I didn't
Pretty
even
much, yeah.
realize it was that simple.
That's why they made it. They made it very streamlined.
Streamline. Streamline.
Streamless.
Cause that's what I'm saying. Like Stalker
Heard
2
about-
got delayed from April to like the end of the year.
Mm.
I was like, well, that makes sense. Isn't that when the exclusivity deal runs out? Are they going to extend that?
Not ready. Still not ready.
And you
Because
get
they
an
said like 6
extension.
months or so, and then it goes on PlayStation. It was like, well, they just delayed it longer than that.
Mm.
Does that mean from launch, or does that mean from that announced? I don't know when that. That's weird. I
Yeah.
want the collector's edition, but I want to see if they do it on PlayStation as well. Because that statue looks pretty damn cool.
Mm.
Gold Stalker. I won't play the game, I don't think, because it looks hard. They got invisible enemies, man, that you can't even see. You can't. They got no warning, but a little bit of noise.
Bunch
They're
of
walking around
John
like this. They're
Cena's
just
running
walking around like
around.
this.
Yeah.
All the-
I
all the
want someone make a
peacemakers.
game. Someone should make a game and have the enemies that are invisible and you can't see them. They're just walking around like this. And when you try to shoot them, you can't because you're looking at them like this and you're trying to do a certain way of killing them. You can't
Oh, was
see
that
them.
game? There's a game that had like the white tuxedos and they had like the mask face. You just have a whole bunch of them freaking all going. I can't remember what
see
game
you.
that was. They look like Slendermans, but it wasn't a Slenderman
Oh.
game.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I kind of vaguely.
I was like Shadow Warrior for a minute.
Like Timescape or something like that.
Time
Time
Splitter?
Split. Yeah,
Time
Time
Splitter.
Splitter maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like Time Splitter. Yeah, that game was fucking weird. That's had some weird shit.
Yep.
Especially bringing
Very
that back,
interesting.
which I'm keen for.
Yep.
I played it back in the day, but can't
It's good.
remember it.
They were crazy weird games. The main character kind of reminded me of Vin Diesel a little bit.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah, a little bit.
I think it was just bold and just had that Riddick,
That big macho guy freaking yeah.
Riddick vibes. I
Oh,
don't know.
That's a
Riddick.
good movie.
Good movies.
Riddick. Yeah.
The games were weird, crazy, like scary.
I never actually played the Riddick games.
Oh, they were fucking.
They don't control well.
You had like
Mm.
it was like that prison you had to go through and fight and shit. It was fucking like kind of like Condemned almost.
Oh, that game was so good though. That was scary as shit.
Mm.
They were like zombies coming at you in that game.
So many games I've got that I've never played. Like I've got, but I haven't played or finished or anything.
I love zombie games. I just can't play them. I hate them. Like I'm playing Dying Light, but that's not as bad. Like that's open world, but like
Yep.
set piece horror, like Resi. Like I haven't finished Village yet. I haven't. Nope. It's not even zombies though. That's all werewolves and shit.
Yep.
And good old Lady D.
Lady D. Lady D's nuts.
She put me on edge. I fucking quit stream one day when I was getting chased from her. Then you find out she's not even like the main part of the game. She's like just the very first fucking boss. It's like, here, look, we're promoting Lady D, no one else. And then it's like, you kill her like in the first hour or so. It's like,
I mean,
oh,
I think I should play it at some point.
well, they got new DLC coming. Or is it already out?
When you buy a
Ooh.
game on one platform, never played it, so you buy it again to try and play it, and you still don't play it.
Hang on, are the 360 discs like on the same side as the Xbox One side? Where'd they fuck up so bad? Like, I cannot understand why they reversed the fucking disc side. It's so awkward. They're like, oh, the disc's over here.
Wait, why was that?
I'm
Wait, that makes
serious.
no sense.
What? Different developer, bruh.
Yeah, why TH Nordic do it when it was owned by EA?
Different developers.
But still released by big, huge games.
Yeah,
That's
different
odd.
developer. That's why it's getting DLC, because the new people are like, let's give it some DLC.
So weird.
That's crazy. I said this months ago, Des. You didn't listen. Or you didn't remember.
I have Alzheimer's. I have Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
I have Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. Oh my
I
god.
have Alzheimer's.
I mean, I got nothing. But also I found out during the week
that one
that
episode when I farted in the mic. There's legit an episode of the podcast where you see me go off screen and you hear this, and it's the most
not
fucking
off screen.
Christmas
He just
fucking-
ducked under his desk.
Yeah, he's like ducked under the desk. I just stepped out of the side and I moved the mic and they don't even see it and he just. It's
Oh,
like-
you mean the second time?
oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Remember the first time you just ducked down, just like that was real. Wookie's just like,
Yeah, that's when I stepped to the side. Yeah.
no, that's when you went down.
Oh, down and then out.
I don't know. I can't remember. That was ages ago. But I got some news on Shadow Warrior 3, bro. After so
Oh.
fucking long, comes out March 1st.
What, this March?
Also, if you get a certain edition, they come with the first and second as well. What?
I don't think it comes, so it does it.
Nah, not
Straight
really.
Oh, the podcast's gonna hear me do it. It's just the predator.
You hang up a loogie.
No, it doesn't get it.
I was,
It's gonna be on the
But,
potty.
yeah, Shadow Warrior, bro. Like we did play the second one with Eddie. He did the same thing there too. He just ran off.
Oh yeah, that's alright. Shadow Warrior 2, wasn't it? Or 3?
Yeah,
2?
with Lil Wang.
Lil Wang.
Lil Wang.
That game's fucking whack. We didn't even finish that game.
No, because I just stopped playing it.
We need
I was playing it. Then you're like, I will play. Then Eddie's like, I will play.
There's so many games that we play and then we never finish. Fuck.
There's too many games,
Too
period.
many games. Yeah. Too many games.
But then there isn't because I'm still waiting for games to come out. I'm just like,
I
I've
was
got nothing
just
to
looking
play.
at all these games I've got that I have not played or that
Yeah.
are still fucking sealed.
I've got Reckoning still sealed, the re-Reckoning, and Borderlands 3 just chilling.
Do I? Oh, no,
I haven't even
got
touched
one
that yet.
game That's on here on 360 that's still sealed. Like a 360.
I do that with Christmas movies that I get for presents. They just sit in their package because, like, I watch my movies online, so I'm like, sorry, you shouldn't have bought me a movie for Christmas.
Right? I mean, you'll use it eventually if your net drops or something.
Yep, true.
It's like, oh, lucky I got this.
Yeah.
I was having a discussion today about how PCs that don't have disk drives on laptops don't have a disk drive.
Tell you,
It's like,
wasting
just
money
buy a
on fucking
plug-in
mod.
one.
I went out at that time when it came out. It wasn't like $200, $300 for the fucking super duper collector's edition of this.
Ooh.
Bought
is
that,
it?
never
14.
played the game.
I like that game. That was one of the few Final Fantasies that I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah, got the game, got all its discs, got all the fucking shit that came with the soundtrack and all the fucking
Final
bits and
Fantasy
bobs.
16's out this year.
Spent whatever
7,
that was.
10, 12,
Never played the game.
10,
Never played it.
What one
2,
is it though?
and
Zodiac
13.
one?
That's 13, isn't it?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Oh, 13. 14
Hype
meant to be
behind it.
fucking good though.
That one had Cloud and
That's what
fuck.
I mean. 3 discs. 3 discs.
I played it on PS3. That's what I remember playing it on.
I just can't
Well, they
believe
let you
the
say that
times.
does. I've got 15. I haven't played it.
Yeah, but I went and I don't know how I got suckered into buying the collector's edition, spending like $250 on the thing and then not playing it.
Have you played them before that, really? Or you just one of the collector's edition?
The
Who got
collector's
you
edition
into it,
box-
like-
Dude, I threw the box out for the collector's edition and the thing's fucking scattered all through my house.
Oh my
The
god.
soundtrack left its case at one point and it was just fucking a disc somewhere. I got an art book for it somewhere. I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's somewhere
What the
around here. Wait, no.
fuck?
Actually, you know what the art book is? Is this the art book? No, it's a different game. Okay, no, I thought it was. It's a different game.
So one of the best art books was the fucking Medium. That game had a good art book.
What the fuck is this?
I think it's a hardcover too. To be fair,
Killer is dead.
I'm being serious. Like people, like remember all these people saying that they're like, oh, this game's so good. It's not coming to PS5.
Yep.
What's this? And yeah, I showed Daz this. He fucking loves it. But that's the actual steelbook. Like it
Ooh,
looks so
that is
fucking good.
cool. Oh hell yeah. As
Hell swim.
And you even got like a proper hardcover art book, man. Like
Yeah.
proper carb. Like it will hurt if you hit someone with it. But like, I mean,
how were they killed? He was
like
assassinated by a
proper.
hardcover of
Yeah, like this thing is like proper hard book, like hardcover.
Damn.
Crazy.
Odd Job could throw that and literally probably stick it into someone.
I mean, you're not fucking wrong. Like that shit is thick as well, like and pointy. But the medium though, I haven't even installed it. I haven't even played it. I played on PC and I hated it. It ran like dog shit on PC.
That's unfortunate.
Let's
It's like
just say,
Crisis. The Crisis game,
Crisis.
they never worked on any PCs like for the longest time, and now that we all have like 3060s and 2080s and all these like super advanced graphics cards, no one plays Crisis.
I just love that steelbook. I fucking love it.
I buy games and I don't even play them. I buy like, oh yeah, I buy that game. Still haven't even played off the fucking old games I've already got.
Yep. Yeah, when I look at my Steam library, I have like every Portal or every Valve Studio or Half-Life package game, and I haven't played any of them.
Oh my
Like
god.
I've dabbled in a couple of them, obviously, but
Like
like,
why I bought, like just bought these just to add to my collection. I just bought Bad Company just to have fucking Bad Company in my collection.
Yeah, but
ooh,
they're worth it.
Like I played
yeah,
them, I rented them out and played them and finished them, but I just wanted them in my collection.
Bad Company was my favorite.
I don't know, there's just shit I have that I just fucking buy and I don't fucking play. Or fucking, mind you, even watch, fucking go and buy fucking Justice League on fucking Zack Snyder Cut day one it comes out. Still haven't fucking watched it.
Yeah, it does. Fucking watch it.
Bought that day dot when it got released.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll buy
man.
that. Well, pretty much day dot. It wasn't in the same week.
Also,
I'll buy that.
remember when you said Dark Alliance Smurf?
Yep.
Another
There it
hard
is. That's right.
art book.
You got the thing for that one.
Oh.
You ordered that one.
And yeah,
That is good though.
Dang, that's nice.
So
Haven't
saying
played it yet.
we need to actually try and go back and play that because it's Dungeons and Dragons. Try and actually do something with it.
I'll come play with you guys probably if you want.
Crazy that they actually give you a proper hard book. Like usually they're like
We
flimsy
should
little.
do it and like get in character and stuff and like
But look
try
at
and be
that,
our
though.
characters.
So when I did my Divinity playthrough, that's what I did. I got into character, and me and Zast, we RP'd our whole
Yeah,
Divinity
we should do that,
campaign.
Jim. We should RP it when we play Dark Alliance. We should RP it. And be like, hello,
yeah.
good sir, I'm over here fighting these monsters. Can you give me a hand? And they'd be like, nah.
Hey Smurf, you recognize that dragon?
The frost worm that you meet, he turns into the dude.
Wait, turned into a dude.
Oh, not in Divinity. All those dragons, they're technically the Draconian people.
Oh,
And they have the Draco coins.
Yeah,
ew! I
yeah.
haven't seen that dude yet.
They're selling NFTs.
Look at them creepy motherfuckers.
Oh,
Well,
what
that's
the hell?
cool. That's actually
Oh, no.
fuck, that's actually a really cool art book. I miss those were the days, man. They were the fucking days.
Remember the Halo art book with like the grunts and the jackals and stuff?
What are we doing right now? Fuck's sake. Also, what's that dude's name? I fucking forgot it, Smurf. Do you know him?
That is a corruptor. No, worshipper. No.
He's called a beholder here. The
Yeah, beholder. There it is. That's it. And there's a bunch of different ones.
Thought he had a name though, proper name.
It depends what one. Because like
Oh.
there's more important ones in the lore and there's less important ones in the lore. Some if it's just a normal beholder, then it's just a very
Halo
strong
14 guide
creature.
is fucking
If it's a named beholder, it's
I've
boss.
seen one of those in EB games.
The one thing haven't seen. I don't think I've seen one for Halo fucking Infinite yet.
True.
Doesn't need one. That's why.
My collection, I do.
Yeah, but like these, like, I. It's not a good game, but I'm happy I got it.
Not the best.
It will be good in time. It's like
I'm-
Divinity. When Divinity released, it was very, very bad. You could only do the first act, and all the characters were so bugged that you would basically kill yourself as soon as you lit anything on fire.
Wow.
It was just horrible. There was no way.
investment, though. I spent $50 on this book.
Ooh.
The art of the
And-
Halo.
Anything Halo is always good to go with.
Like all the fucking art.
This is why you don't pre-order. That looks pretty cool though. So shiny.
My eyes, I can't see.
It's so shiny.
It's so
I'm
shiny.
blind. I'm blind.
Yeah, it's actually dented. Like every zombie is like textured.
Huh.
So cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice way to do a cover. I like the hardcovers. They're very
I
nice.
think
Like
it's
the art design of Gears of War. Like the old little book. For
like
Gears
it's
of War.
literally dented on the inside
So,
from where
okay,
it all
so,
is.
so sorry for guys, for all those that are listening, that you wouldn't realize by
Oh
now.
yeah.
At this point, we're basically doing a show and tell, and feel really bad that. Well, I kind of feel really bad that I'm doing some show and tell. We're all showing and telling stuff. If those people
Showing
haven't
some
realized.
cool shit.
Like, we've just all been showing and telling for like the last half an hour.
Adult show and tell.
I mean, this is for the nerds who watch. Oh, really?
It's really
I think now.
You can
Oh,
never
like,
go
come,
wrong
come
with
to the
show and
fucking
tell.
poster.
We have these moments. We're fucking showing
You
and telling something.
You can literally never go wrong when you're
Oh,
showing off
here's
things.
the fucking.
No.
Here's the art book for fucking Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
book.
that's a very nice one, actually. That one is beautiful. The characters in that game are so pretty.
Can you tell us, is that a hard book? Because it actually opens.
Yeah.
Like these hard covers, you gotta like
There it
pry it
is!
open.
Hey.
Oh, that's the cactus man.
Yep.
He looks like
What? You say you could fuck my ass?
he looks like my man.
Oh, did you fuck my ass? Wait, this is a magnet. I didn't. Wait, that's magnetized. The case. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was a magnet holding it. Yeah, but I remember pre-ordering this like $100 odd bucks. Now it's down to like 50 for the fucking special edition steelbook. I probably dropped down to 30 when I seen it on sale.
Mm.
Even though they missed out half the shit.
What is it? Oh, fuck
Is
that.
that Elders? Oh,
Oh,
Fable. Oh. Yo. Fable had so much potential.
Did.
They
Yeah.
they really let Fable 3 down. And everyone was so excited for a Fable 4 to redeem the series, and then it never came, and they made Albion Online.
I mean, it's coming.
Nice
Just taking
coin.
forever.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Evil
cool.
coin.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
deck of cards.
That's cool. That's a real honestly, that's a really good
It's
collector's
all the
item.
hidden
Like
compartment that's on the bottom of the
nerdgasms.
Bookshelf.
like an
So
ice
cool.
But like there was so much they promised with this game that they're going to give with the collector's edition, and they end up withdrawing half of it.
Yep.
So pissed off.
Is that because of cost or?
Something possibly like that.
So they get a Bethesda with the trash bags.
Because you're meant to get like the little trolls figures with them, like they were meant to be like yay big, and then they end up just canning them.
Yep.
So pissed off.
I still remember Fallout 76. Look, you get a collector's edition like duffel bag. Everyone gets a fucking garbage bag.
A photo with warehouse. I don't know why I found that.
Warehouse.
She put her boob in my shoulder.
Oh, Booba.
Still remember that.
No
He
eyes.
so
Only
far
boob.
around me, he put his arm around me to give me a hug. So far, he looks so far around, like he's trying so hard to stretch around me. I'm just standing there in my slump, like I normally slump.
Like he's like gone so far around as well.
Like,
Like
look at him, like he's like so far, like he's trying to reach so hard to get his arm around to give me a big.
he's
old
legit
hug.
like this far away from you, but he's like
Yeah.
leaning like.
And then she's like right in. And I felt her boob right up against my arm, like she squeezed right in.
The dude's like, I'm done.
It's cool when people are, like, so chill that it's like, fuck yeah, you know, there's
Like
like
I've been doing this for the last fucking 12 hours. He's just probably stuck there.
Cool. He was like, he was amazed. He was like, because he was like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's Marty McFly. He, like, as soon as he saw me come around the corner, he wanted to say it the whole time, but he was getting photos with people, and he like
Yeah,
he was waiting. He was waiting for so long. It was so funny because he was like waiting for so long to, like, for me, because he could see me in the corner. He's just like waiting and waiting. He goes, he just waited and waited, like kept getting photos with people, and it kind of threw him off because he felt distracted getting photos. He goes, I waited so long for you to come around. I was like, dude, I just wanted to say that's such a cool costume. I love Marty McFly, man. And I was like, oh, and I was like, that's why I was so smirking, because I was like, oh, that's so cool. You got such a good costume, and it was just hilarious. And then she couldn't remember. She goes, I know it is, and he was like, you know it is, right? Like, it's Marty McFly. Oh, it was hilarious. He was just so excited. I was like, oh, it's so cool. Like when people are being people. Like,
Right?
like, because I mean that's exactly, like, that's just their job. Being actors is just their job. But it was just so good.
You can tell when they're acting there or when they're like serious. Like you got the serious emotions. It's like they just keep going.
Yeah,
being super genuine.
no, that's
and
why
stuff
I love the actors
Right?
that haven't gotten, like, arrogant with the fame.
Oh yeah,
Like, some people are just so chill and
that's
happy.
a lot of them.
Like David Hasselhoff was great. He was so cool. I didn't get to, like, fully, like, I didn't pay to meet him or anything, but I still remember the time when we were there and we're talking around, we're like making jokes about the Hoff. And like, oh, we're like, oh my god, it's the Hoff, and he's standing at the thing, and he goes, he's gonna sign off, and then he goes, hey boys, he points out, he goes, hey boys, I'll catch you later, but the Hoff is off. And he just, yeah, shuddery Jim, yeah. Just all the moments of conventions, like, were good. Now, like, where they are now, it's just so, or where they've gotten to, it's just so different. But that's a story for another day.
It's changed a lot. Yep.
They just spur moments, like, just popped into my head because I was looking at shit and came into my head. But
Yeah, I mean, I apologize for the last.
it's just been ADHD. Like, the last end of the episode's just been ADHD. Like, oh, look at this.
Right.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this. And our brains just be like, oh, oh, oh.
Hey, look, a squirrel.
Yeah, that's exactly
Right?
it. Like,
Ooh,
just got
shiny.
distracted because my mind gets on transit, and it's like, oh, that's right, there's this. Oh, there's this. Oh, that's right, I want to talk about this for some weird reason. Oh, no, it's been a quiet week anyway. It's been a quiet week. It is what it is. But we've been having
Honestly,
fun
it has
anyway.
been.
Like, it's
world
nothing going on. It's just the start of the new year. It's a fresh year. They're slow.
Well, things have happened. Sad things.
Yep.
So yes, that's unfortunately. Meatloaf.
Fucking meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Louis.
Gaspard Ulliel. I don't know how to say his name.
Yep.
Ulliel.
And then Louis.
He was in that new Marvel movie. Show Marvel Night.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yeah. But not anymore.
So he was one of the characters in that.
He'll be in season 1.
Freak accidents,
So
man.
they're gonna reach. They can't really reshoot it. It starts soon.
Well, he did all this stuff for the whole series, so he's done all that.
Yeah, but from future stuff, like, is he a main character? That's the main thing. Like,
I don't know. It was, I don't know. We won't know if we find out. He comes in as a character, and everyone's like, "I love this guy." Oh.
Spider-Man all over again.
no, they probably just recast it.
Yep.
Like Black Panther, they've just been recast as someone else. So not the character, but it's his sister, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which that got put back again because COVID.
Yeah.
Because the cast had COVID. I'm like, that movie's never coming out.
Just happened with everything. It's just one of those things.
Never again.
But anyway, I think that wraps up for this week. Jim.
I just had something about Scream.
Oh yeah.
That overtook Spider-Man weekend. Like, that made more than Spider-Man.
Oh.
No Way Home. Yeah, Scream just. Yeah, Scream beat it somehow. Apparently, 10 out of 10. So.
Okay.
I kind of want to watch it.
Interesting. That's weird.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, they beat the domestic box office. They crushed it. Like.
Do you think they crushed it because of the hype, though, or do you think they crushed it because of actual Scream cinematography?
Because people want it.
Yeah.
It's actually the original cast, like from the first movie and shit.
I think all the movies, all the
Okay.
main characters,
Mm,
like that the arc's supposed to be based upon. So yeah,
makes sense.
Yep.
I'm fucking keen.
we can
That's
follow
ideal.
Up, we can follow up with that next week.
Yeah,
Possibly.
we're probably still crushing records. But still, to beat No Way Home, that's a big fucking deal because that smashed a lot of things in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just
Not
a
only
good time
bad
for
size,
movies. We've got
Some of these
Uncharted
movies.
soon next month.
Yeah,
Yep.
soon. There's more stuff coming.
Lord of the Rings at the end of the year.
Yeah, September 22nd, bro. Mark it in.
We got a lot of stuff coming. Anyway,
Which is called The Rings of Power. If you want to know.
Based in the Second Age.
Yeah, we can go for another hour with this, couldn't we?
Jim, I'll yell for
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for having me, you guys.
oh good.
Hey, no worry at all, man. I had no idea till like 10 minutes before. But this is like, we have Smurf. I'm like, okay.
Apparently drawing is a drug. You just wake up if you draw a lot.
Oh god, yeah.
Right?
I
Start
was
fucking
gonna
pinging.
talk about that. But maybe we could have a little special aftercast. Who knows?
Yep.
So
Ow.
we'll wrap up the podcast now, Jim.
Yeah.
It's Jim's duty. I gotta leave it to him. It's always up to him, not me.
Yes. And on that one, thank you, Beardies and Beardettes, for joining us on episode 4, which is, I forget it's 4 already. It's fucking weird. Hope you had fun listening, watching the very weird episode.
Show and tell.
Show
But-
and tell.
As
Beardy
As
Bros
always.
Show and Tell.
That's it. That's
We-
the title.
we thank Smurf for coming on this lovely episode.
Yeah, thank you.
And as always, we've been Dale and Jim and Smurf. Catch you guys next week. Bye.
Skibbity bop bop nut up. Bye bye.
How many intros and outros do we need in there? Just keep
I'm
on
the
reeling
great
through.
galub slibber slobber slobber.
Fuck. You can't even top that. Like.